So weird. This device. It's on notify me, but it doesn't show you when I go live. It doesn't show you she's gone live. It's still stuck on the thumbnail. Crazy. Anyway, how YouTube works. Now I'm on all. Top chat, not live chat, not top chat. So hello, my dear friends. How are you doing? It's Friday. Hope you're ready for the weekend. Got some exciting stuff planned for the weekend. Have you? Hope you have. An outing here, an outing there. Maybe buying some yarn. Ooh. Okay, so let's start off, and we're going to hang out for 3 hours. Get your project, get your drink. I've got 2 drinks, and I've got one project. Hope to make some progress on this project. And let's give a shout out to the Square Squad, and then hang out. Check out their links in my description box if you're not yet friends of them. And then I see you on the other side of the shout out.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be One day I'll be yours. Lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing.
Yes, so there we go. Let's see who's in the house. Margaret G. I'll be listening in the background. I have 3 of my grandsons here this morning. Oh, whoopity-doo-dah. That's fantastic. Hello, that darling girl. How are you doing, my sweetie? Elephant Stampede. Oh, thank you, Kerry. And Kerry Leonard. Is it Leonard? Do you say Leonard? Hello, my sweetheart. She said hello. And then there's another Kerry. Oh, Kerry is from down under in Australia. Oh, sweetie pie. It must be late for you. Meshi. Hello, everyone. Hugs to all. At work, leaving my house. Thummies now. Have a wonderful Friday and a beautiful weekend, everyone. And you too, my sweetie. I so appreciate the support. Appreciate you coming by. Roberta, hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Asha, and everyone coming in. There she says, Kerry saying hi to Kerry. Leonard, where are you from? In the USA, maybe? Or where in the world are you from? Hello, Scraptastic Crochet, all the way from Sweden, our Amanda. And Crojo, we'll be doing a Crojo stampede or a Square Squad raid over to Crojo after this live stream, because Crochet has some wonderful stuff to show us always. The happiest hooker. Oh, yes. Well, maybe, baby, maybe in your house. I'm the happiest hooker in my house. Mara, hello, my sweetie. Happy Friday to everyone. Hello, how's everything? Oh, all is good. Jessica came home, so she's here organizing my life here, organizing my room, everything. So, hey, it's just good to have her home. I've got some tea in my cup. Loving it. It's too hot to drink yet. So, hi everyone in the chat. I'm working on poppies again. No surprise, but yikes. Hello, Jess, Handmade Designs. Blessings, everyone. I pray all is well with you all. Oh, and I hope the same for you, my sweetie. Hope all is well with you. Thank you for coming. Dinky Jen from the UK. Hello, Ocean Chat. Kisses. Hello, my sweetie. Crochet is saying hello to everybody. Not the end, Donna. Hello, Ocean, all in the chat, in and out, but wanted to say hello to all. Hello to Donna. Always nice to have you in the house. Hey, yesterday with Yarn Geek, I had the other dress of this crochet dress on. And today I have this one on. For those of you who phone me other times, I often wear these two dresses. And I think, I was telling Jessica today, I must make another one. Can't just have these two. So, Michelle, good morning. All coffee in a cup. Christmas kitchen towels and cloths on a hook. It's coming quick, y'all. Oh, can you believe it? We are in November. One of these days, it'll be 4 weeks to December to Christmas. Ursula, your interview was so good yesterday with Ginger. I was loving it. I didn't realize it's supposed to be an interview. I think I talked too much. So, but main point is we had fun. So that was all good. I sort of afterwards realized, all right, is this an interview? Then maybe I should talk less, but you can't always talk less. Looking for a few more. Groceries just got delivered. Ooh, yummy, yum. Lovely. There you go. Christine is in the house. Did you guys see? Christine has gone all blonde with a pixie style. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. My Jessica has the same blonde pixie. Emma, hello everyone. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Hello to Christine. Roberta saying, I'm drinking coffee and finishing a chair cover. I thought for a while I took on too much trying to crochet a chair cover for an old chair, but I'm almost done. Ooh, I tell you, I've got that yarn that I found at P.A, our local Peters News Agency, P.A. This is my first time here. Welcome here, my sweetie, and I'm so glad you joined us. Hope you're going to have some fun with us. And yes, and I found that yarn, and it is supposed to be yarn for covering a lounge suite, covering a chair, covering something. So not a blanket, not a wearable. So I thought maybe I can use it and use Entrelac and make a cover of a cushion that's used on a chair. It's an option. Hello, Jackie. Hi, and everyone in the chat. How are you doing? Tell us. How are you doing? Great job, Roberta. There you go. I haven't pinned it. Wait a minute. Did I pin it? No, I didn't pin it. I need to pin it. That is just anybody who wants to come up and show us some yarn and share with us your yarn and crochet. Knitting maybe. Doesn't matter. Anything to do with yarn. Happy Friday all. Hello, my sweet Bonnie. Bonnie lives on a hobby farm. If you haven't checked her out, check her out. She's our matriarch. She is really very knowledgeable. Anything you don't know, ask. They will probably know. And definitely Bonnie will know. Hello, Rika. Guys, if you haven't checked out Rika, check her out. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited about my upcoming holiday market. Ooh, I am sure. And I'm sure once people see what you make, they're going to be more excited and so happy that you're there. Hello, Zach. How are you doing? And Suzanne, the great interview with Ginger. Hey, I was surprised but very happy. As I said, the last time I was on her live stream was me and Reggie on a Wednesday, and it was accidental because Reggie and myself, Reggie was in Germany at the time still, and yes, she had to see to something. I think one of the kids were crying or needed a diaper change or something, but she needed to be there. So Reggie and I went up, and we were sitting, managing the chat and so on, only for a bit, but that's the last time. And I remember that, and so good to know that all is well with Reggie, but it's not, I mean, it could be better, right? Nobody wants to live in a war zone, but she's safe. Hanging in there is the right expression. Sheila, hello, Ashan, everyone. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? And Paula, I will watch the replay in the doctor's office. Mwah. Pray for an absolute good report and insight and wisdom for that doctor. Yes, absolute good news. Hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello. Have a nice day. Take care. You too, my sweetheart. All of the best for you. We want to see. There you go. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Nana Michelle. Had a blast yesterday with you and Ginger. Blanket, hello. All at work. All. Hello, Blanket. Hello. Blanket, hello. All at work, drinking peach and passion fruit tea and water. Hey, you can get that seriously wrong if you want to. There you go. Hi, sis Carrie. Trudy, hello, my sweetheart. Hello, Ashan, everyone in the chat. It's a very happy place, I tell you. And mindfully crocheted, Mara. If you haven't checked her out, please do. She's saying hello to everybody. Crochet is saying hello to everybody. Mystic drink in my cup. Nothing on my hook at the moment. May start something new. Whoo, with a mystic drink, maybe. Yes, that is so funny. A mystic drink. Hello, Mara and Jessica. I love how you wave to the screen, Ashla. I'm waving to you. What do you mean? I'm waving to you. You are waving to the screen, but I'm waving to you. So, what? You're from Scarborough. That is South Africa, right? Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. So you're a South African. Are you in Scarborough, Ontario? Is that ONG? What's that? Wait, let me see what that is. Maybe she's gonna say Scarborough. Is that Scarborough, Ontario? Or is that, we've got a Scarborough in South Africa. Is that Scarborough in South Africa? Hey, that'll be nice. Kerry is saying hi to Laura. I'm on third day, no coffee. Ooh, Kerry, what are you doing? Yes, I remember. You're going without coffee. Neutral blanket on my hook, but not doing it at the moment. Yes. Yes, here in the Yarny community, ATM doesn't mean automated teller machine. It means at the moment. Yes, Ginger used to keep her granddaughter Emmy, if I remember correctly. Yes, I remember she was with a grandchild, and I remember, yeah, that's what I don't remember the details. From Scarborough, is it ONG, Ontario? I'm okay, still trying to walk. I've been praying, but it's up to him. Yes, don't give up. We don't give up. Don't give up. There you go. Wait, let me see. Why is the chat here? Looks like it's, why is it stuck? Don't be stuck. There you go. Hooked day. Good day. Hooked day. Hey, what's going on with me? Hooked by Deneen says, good day. So, hello to everyone. I'm saying hello with my tea. Lovely rooibos tea. And I'm busy with my, you saw me yesterday, I was on Ginger's live, busy with my, making progress with my border. Darcia, my sweetheart. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Zach is saying hi to Deneen. Let me see. I'm going to move my things here a little bit around so I can see you guys. There we go. Ooh, and oh yes, maybe I'll do a short tomorrow. I'll show you the yarn I bought for the Sholak. Sholak. I am so super excited You learned mosaic, Gary. Oh, yes, please post by the end of this weekend. Whatever you've done, post it. That would be awesome to see. Awesome, awesome. Darcia saying hi to, no, not Donna. Donna is saying hi to Darcia. Hi, Darcia and everyone. I missed this thing, Jen. It's so much easier than it looks. Laugh out loud. Shh, that's our secret. People must think it's difficult. See, because then we look so clever. But if they know it's easy, then we just look mediocre. There you go. There we go. Hi to Donna, Sassy Mary. Hello, everyone. Trying to make a decision on a pattern using Premier Puzzle Yarn. Woo! American folks must please give advice here. We don't have a Premier Puzzle Yarn here in South Africa. Must tell you that. Premier Puzzle Yarn, no. So is that a variegated yarn or one single color? I am wondering. Let me just see here. My daughter just made me a lovely cup of Welsh brew tea. Hey, yum. I am crocheting a pair of fox socks by Lakeside Loops. They are so cute. I am telling you, I told Jessica today, I am absolutely, next year, I'm putting socks on my list. And I actually wanted to buy the little knitting needles with that plastic thing in between to make to have the needles to make socks, and they didn't have it in stock. I said I'll come back, but next year socks. Lebel, hello my sweetheart, thank you so much for coming by. There we go. Scarborough in Canada, Ontario. Fantastic. Thank you. Variegated bulky weight yarn. Ooh, guys, give advice. Variegated bulky weight yarn pattern. So you want to make, what do you want to make? A wearable or a, wearable is a shawl or a poncho or whatever, or a blanket. Do you need help with a blanket? Hello, hello, Ashla and everyone in that chat. How's my beautiful Jeanette, my queen of encouragement? Thank you so much for popping in. Sassy Mary, look for cinnamon stitches. She used that She used that to make the boggy blanket. You can adjust the size. Ooh, Michelle, that sounds beautiful. Boggy blanket. 9-inch circulars. There you go. 9-inch circulars. I'm writing that down. Because she asked me and I said, I don't know, 9-inch circulars. Because I don't plan on making super thin socks. I just plan on making, if it's finger weight, yes, okay, I must still buy the finger weight, but I've got double knit. This sitting is too much and relying on my husband for everything. My husband got up to go to work. As it turns out, it's a holiday. He got up for nothing. Ah, that's the worst. Could have slept in a bit and he didn't. Hello, Faith Louise. Hi, everyone, says Unique Amazing Stripes. How are you doing? Hello, Amanda. Thank you for joining me.
Hello.
Tell me. No echo, hey? Ooh, for goodness sake, I tell you, I've got a scare. I've got PTSD from this echo.
Yeah, I don't hear any echo. It's fine.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Socks are usually knitted with a set of 5 double-pointed short needles. I'm looking at that, but you know, I thought I was looking at Linda, and maybe I thought I should do it like Linda does it. Thank you, Michelle. I will check that out, says Sassy Mary. Welcome in. Kerry Leonard says she's in Canada. There you go. Thank you for sharing me out, Jeanette. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. There is the Facebook. If it's not the Facebook link is in the description box. For those of you who are new, you can post anything there on a Monday in the live stream. I go over to Facebook. So we can actually see what you've made.
Well, I have a little question. Can I poke it in here? I don't know how long I can stay because the kids are here. They're behaving at the moment.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to keep them out of frame. But I have these. I got these recently. Do you approve these colors together?
Oh,
is it Ursula approved color combination?
To me, anything goes with pink, really. That's beautiful. What are you going to make with it?
Well, I was thinking about one of your patterns.
Ah, lovely. One of
That's why I
the
wanted to check
shawls.
with you. Yeah.
Alrighty. I love that. I love pink and I love anything with pink, right?
So
Wow.
that's the that was the plan when I ordered them. So
Hello,
it might just
Catherine.
be the pink because I have enough in only pink. But I was
Oh,
thinking
right.
maybe a little bit of yellow.
Here and there. Here and
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Maybe.
Very good. Yes, because you know this one is the beautiful friend, but when I used it in a color that is more colors, it came out totally quite different.
Yeah.
Because then there's a bit of a granny stitch here and there, and then you see it better because there's with a granny stitch, if there's more than one color, you see it better. Hello,
Yeah, I
Lydia. How are you
finished this
doing?
one today.
Ooh. Now the other one. The other one with the heart.
Is it here? Yes, it is here.
Let's see it, Amanda. There we go.
It's finished.
Oh, love the gradient yarn on the shelf. Oh, wait, I'm going to solo you. I want to solo you.
It's kind of hard to get everything in frame here.
Or what? Oh, my goodness.
But
guys,
yeah,
that is just adorable. Adorable.
The new camera is really helping with, I get a little bit more in the frame with the new camera.
That is so pretty. Guys, that is so pretty. Everybody loves that.
And the wingspan
that is a work of art.
Long.
Let me just make this make the thing smaller here because it's a bit big. Oh, that is so pretty. And then you really did a fantastic job there.
It has this like extra thing going in the center.
Wow.
But other than that, it's just like a chevron.
Oh, I love that. Hello, Kelly. Crafting and Coffee with Kelly. That's beautiful. Amanda, you've done an outstanding job. And now, tell me, is that for you now?
I don't know. Because it's not my colors, really. I'm considering selling it. I'm doing a Christmas fair soon. So I might take it there and see if I get any
That'll be one of the first things gone. Oh, that thing's gone. That's sold. That is so sold.
I don't know.
Granny D, I don't know.
I can hope so.
No, listen. That'll be one of the first things that'll be just sold. It will just be sold. I tell you, because anybody who looks at that will know it's a lot of work and no one else is going to walk around with that. I've got that pattern for next year. Sherlock, the Sherlock. Howdy, hello. Granny D, are you doing better? I was wondering how you're doing. Oh, wait, I'm going to solo you so we can see that. Solo.
My new little
I love that.
Well, I had the other one that I made that I kept wearing all the time. And I've been wearing all these different Halloween-y stuff. But yeah, that's the first one.
Can you just tell them what that shawl, just name the pattern of the shawl pattern again?
Heart Collector Crochet Along.
Heart Collector Crochet Along. Yeah. Very pretty. Everybody loves it. There you go. I'm going to the exit solo. That's beautiful. I love it. Hey, there you go. I told you it's sold. That is so sold because that is gorgeous.
I don't know you go. So it's gonna be like there's
well,
if you're really serious about that drop, exactly. Email me.
Email
my
her.
Is my,
email her,
my page.
And you can talk about it. Hello, Granny D. Hey, Lydia, says Granny D. Gorgeous shawls, says Catherine. Absolutely. I'm telling you that. I mean, there was something that I said. It's one of these shawls by these two sisters that make shawls. And it's the one that Linda made. And I said, you know what? I would pay to have that. I wouldn't make that myself, but I would pay someone for that. I've actually bought one from Reggie when she was clearing out stuff before she moved. Hello, Granny. Granny D saying hello to everybody. Crochet saying hi. I'm totally serious. She's totally serious. This is recorded, guys. Michelle is totally serious. Email soon. Absolutely. She's going to email you. You can type OMGrannySquare in the chat so she can get hold of you and email you very soon. Yeah. The Sis Love Show. Exactly, Faith.
Are they two sisters
Yes, this
making
is
all of
love
them?
shawl. Yes, those two sisters, because those shawls are intricate. My shawls are plain, man, plain Jane. My shawls are to make the beginners feel good. That's what it is. It makes beginners feel like they've achieved something. It gives them hope. So this is Jessica's one, but I wear it. But I came to sit here. It was a hot day, but I came to sit here, and it was a little bit. But this is that. It's a wrap shawl that you get in America. You don't get this here in South Africa. And I just do it like this, and up and away we go. And suddenly it's a scarf, but it covers enough so that I feel a bit, yeah. She says, howdy, Granny D. What is a fiery looking yarn, please? Dark on the outside, then going over to red and to bright orange. That looks so totally volcanic. I love it. And how many grams is that cake?
Are we talking about these two? Because they are two different ones.
Well,
I'll get them down.
Well. Let me solo you. She's
solo. Nicole,
okay, but wait a minute. Okay, that's fine. It's just no, still having problems. I go to the doctor for consultation about having a colonoscopy, and you know me, I need lots of prayers that there is no bad news. We will pray for you. No bad news. Okay, which one? On the left or the right of the screen?
I can tell you about both of these, but yeah, this is.
Oh, Faith has started one for her sister.
We got some sparkles in one and no sparkles in the other one. But they are both t.b.a yarns. This one is the Dahlia, and you can see it's Halloween.
Both. The belt is both.
So the Halloween, of course, you should get yours now because, yeah, they are good sale. And also, Black Friday Hobie sale starts on Monday. So that's just.
Oh, wow. Sure, I was testing was released today. Oh, righty. So you can show us. I love that. Is that your art?
No, this is Sultan Deluxe Shine.
Sultan Deluxe Shine. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
250 grams.
Yeah,
approximately 1,000 meters. That's beautiful.
So it is like the yarn art and the twister, but this is well, it's about 100% cotton, but the shine is something. Yeah, okay, so 96% cotton and 4% polyester because of the sparkles. This also comes in a non-sparkle, just the Sultan Deluxe, but this Sultan Deluxe Shine has the sparkles.
Sultan, I had the yarn before, says LaBelle. It's a joy to work with. Hello, Shatika. Good day. I love the shine in the nail polish too. But those two look so much alike. You know, those two, if you hold them, they look so much alike. It's just not the same, but it is very much alike.
Yeah. Well, the colorways are very. I don't have an affiliate link. I wish I had. I wish I had. I just know a lot about my hobby.
Isn't scratchy at all, says Sheila. Oh, no. Yes.
No.
Fantastic.
I make baby blankets out of this. It's not scratchy at all.
Oh, yes. Affiliate link, Amanda. No, she doesn't have. Wish. We will get there. We will get there when we get there. We get there when we get there to an affiliate link. Yes, so the weekend's lying ahead of us. I am just, you know what I'm going to do on the weekend? Flop on over. So I'll show you in a short tomorrow because now the yarn is in another room because I don't have a dedicated working space. And yes, so I'll be showing you in a short tomorrow. I've got the yarn ready for the Sholach. What? Sholach. Let's say Sholach. Sheila, great to see you, says Granny D. And then that's the other one is what the 4 Seasons something. That one that Michelle Mosaics and more will do. I will go to her thingy, and that's the next yarn I'm going to get up. I sort of have already half of the yarn. I need the other half of the yarn. You see where I wrote it down. But I think I wrote it down. It's the, I can't just recall it every time. I need it in front of me, and I don't have it in front of me now. I thought I had. You know what happened to thought? Thought I did this. Thought I did that. No, it can't be. There we go. 4 Seasons mosaic. There we go. She says, Shatika, thanks, honey, and blessings also to you. Oh, yes, Granny D, we keep you in our prayers. No mistake about that. Good to see you, Granny D. Was thinking of you, says Sheila. Well, I was thinking of Granny D this week because, wow. Hi, Ashla. Yeah, made it today. Cindy with an S. Luna's Treasure Trove. And Laura, says Granny D. Thank you for showing the yarn. It empowered me to finish my sweater so I can buy some Sultan. I tell you what, I am now so motivated to finish this border because it's like literally 5 rows away from finishing. Hobie is who has that yarn.
Hobie has everything you can see behind me.
Yes, because she's from Sweden. I'm from South Africa, so that'll be on my local yarn store shelf because we have that at the local yarn store. Our local yarn store has grab bags. Oh, AC Craft Shop, man, and they have Katia yarns, and they've put it in bags, and then they put a cost price. I'm like, oh,
so you are in heaven.
Out there. That is out there. I'm doing the 4 Seasons mosaic. I just need the yarn, which I'll get in a few weeks. Yes. So I've got half of it. I need the other half. So at least I've got 2 lined up, 2 blankets. The one is the Sholak and the other one is the 4 Seasons mosaic. So the one, I've got the yarn for the one now. Now I've got half of the yarn for the other one. So at least accomplishing my mission, sort of, little bit by little bit. I so miss seeing V. But V has been around. I saw her yesterday in Linda's live, but she needs to make a live stream here and there. Posted the pictures in your Facebook group. Says, hey, we're going to see that. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Ursula. And your guest is Amanda, all the way from Sweden. How are you doing, sweetie? Haven't seen you in a while, and it's so good to see you. She says, hello to everybody. Margaret, it's so good to see you. Honest to goodness. Oh, wow.
I have some new friends behind me. Did you see them yet? Have you spotted my new friends on my shelf?
I see there's a lot of, oh, look at you. There we go.
I had the little one before, but I have never done a market before. I was like, what can I do? Fast, smaller mix, because I have all my shawls. So I was like, what can I do? So I made a bigger bee and I made 2 eggs. I don't know. I have no idea if that's.
Can you show it? Can you bring it a little bit closer for us? I'm going to solo you. Let me see. That's beautiful.
So I had this little one.
Is it that light yellow, or is it blowing out the color? Is it light yellow?
It is a light yellow, but it also, they didn't have any black when I ordered, so it's a dark gray.
Oh, right. So
yeah.
Oh, on my other screen it looks darker. On the one screen it looks lighter. You see, these screens differ. Hello, Sandra.
But I have no idea if bees are a thing that's going to work in Sweden, because it feels like there's a lot of bees in, like when you see what other people are doing for market prep, but that's a totally different area. I don't know what people is going to like here. I have no idea if they're going to like, I just did, fried eggs. It's a silly thing.
Wait a minute. Let me see those fried eggs. Oh, that's so sweet. Imagine me dishing up that on my husband's toast.
Yeah. But when I did
He'll
this,
be like,
really,
I don't think I can eat this.
It's a really easy pattern. So I did take this original, like this start, when I did this and made this like flowery type of thing.
Yes.
And this is actually,
once you know how to make sort of half a bowl,
yeah,
you can sort of make anything.
But it is you only do is it back loops?
So
when you close this, so you have the front loops to work with when you start the white.
Yes.
So you only
yes.
Yeah. So I could do the same here, and then I just hot glued it to the headband. I should do some bacon. I don't have the colors for that though with this fluffy yarn.
You need some bacon. Yes, Ursula, I've been doing fine. Fine. I work a lot, 8 hours, 5 days a week. On weekends, I crochet. Oh, that sounds like life. You're doing life. Life out in the city. You know, I did that where you work. I did Christmas baubles. I've got a tutorial for Christmas baubles. I did 5 different types. So what I did was you can either make it for a certain styrofoam little bauble, or you can make it and stuff it and then just close it up and it's a bauble and you can hang it in your Christmas tree. And what I did with one I called the Grinch is I used this light green eyelash yarn. So the whole thing I worked in the back loops, and then I went and I worked, because with the eyelash yarn I was crocheting and I'm like, I can't see where I'm going. So I was crocheting in the front loops then, so that I think half the bottom half I did in the front loops, so that it looks like it's done in eyelash yarn. But obviously I can't do it in eyelash yarn because I can't see where I'm going. Faith says she wonders if the headbands will sell. I am sure it will sell because little girls love wearing stuff like that.
I only make them for myself at this point, though, because I did this one and I started doing lives and I had it, but then I got me some other ones, so I have them. You know.
Oh, wait a minute! Wait! You can't be flashing that in front of the screen.
But I have made these. I made.
She says, "Do a sign for the bees. When we're gone, we're taking you with us. It'll make people think of the importance of bees, and should fly off the shelf. No pun intended." Oh wow!
I had some.
I love that.
For the season.
Yes.
Yeah. And I have some more that hasn't. You know, Christmas is coming. I'm not gonna show what I have in store for Christmas, but I just have some because why not? So this is all for me. Like what to. Because I don't like the look of this big chunky headset. That's the thing. Like I'm trying to take the focus away from that, and people usually don't see it as much, or it's not as noticeable when I have other thing that's more fun to look at.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and I don't like the look of it myself. So like it's for that reason. That's where it started.
Sandra, you say I find eyelash yarn easier to knit than crochet. What would you knit with eyelash yarn? Because I normally use eyelash yarn as an edge of something.
I guess it's easier to keep an eye on the stitches when they're all on the needle.
I can totally agree with that. It's definitely easier to keep an eye on the stitches. Very cool, Sandra. Hello, Granny D, says Margaret. Native Wind. Oh, those eggs and all those are so adorable. Oh, those amigurumis, I tell you, all the food.
I was thinking about putting an egg on one of these, but I was like, can I sit here and be an egghead? Is there going to be too many jokes on that one?
What they definitely do is with kids at the preschool, it's nice to use amigurumi food because it's to play with, you know, and definitely when learning foods and stuff, when they're still learning things. So I have made fluffy scarves with eyelash yarn. Yes, I remember there's a different one from eyelash, but it's also so difficult to see. And I knitted scarves with that. So yes, true. Yes, as an edge, anything else, and I get lost in the yarn. But as an edge, I can crochet, and when I've got a front loop to crochet with. Otherwise, I agree with Sandra. It's knitting. Headbands with cat ears. I'd buy one. Yeah. Suzanne, best and easy to hold eyelash yarn with another thin yarn and knit. Yes, something. Eyelash yarn needs something. Butterfly Dreams, Crochet and more. Hey, and Amanda just stopping by to say hello. Leave my DNA or watch the replay. Thank you, my sweetie. I so appreciate that. There's my Christmas bubble tutorial. Oh, Faith, you're amazing. There we go. My mom uses eyelash yarn when knitting decorative rows in fidget muffs for Alzheimer's dementia patients. Eyelash yarn for knitting decorative rows in fidget muffs. Hey, yes. Sorry, Dinky Jen, that took me a second to, you know, the penny to drop. I use eyelash yarn for my Grinch hog pattern. I tell you, that Grinch I called that one bauble the Grinch because it had totally that green. You know that, what is that guy's name that played the Grinch? Jim Carrey. He said when he had to do that role, actually it was so funny, but it was so strange to hear him say this. He says they got someone in because he at one point he said, you know, I can't do this. And they got someone from the FBI who teaches people how to endure torture. And that is how he got through that. That is how he got through that. I mean, that's amazing to find out. Jean says, Granny D. Michelle says, I have knitted the eyelash with strips of material into a scarf. Now, you guys have given me a great idea, because to use eyelash as just like a little stripe in something knitted or even crocheted, now that makes all the sense in the world. Hello, Mary. How are you doing, my sweetheart? And look at our super Linda. Hi, Usha and Amanda. Out with Rick today. Left my thumbprint. Have a wonderful life. Hello, my sweetie. Have a good time with Rick. Give our love and regards to Rick. Eyelash yarn can be used as hair in amigurumi, like lion mane. Yes, that's a cool idea. Dinky Jen. Wow. You're right, Usha. That is, yes. Man, oh man, what are you saying? That is a good idea, Dinky Jen, as a lion mane. Can you just imagine? Perfect. Perfecto. Hi, precious Mary King. Love and hugs, says Cindy. And hello to Linda, says Cindy. And hello to Butterfly Dreams, Crochet and more. Hope you're doing well, Jeannie. Lovely tea. Hello to Faith Louise. I'm so glad the tummy count updates during lives now. Great update, YouTube. Do they? Because usually they're like stuck. I'll go to Granny D's live and I must refresh, because I'm like, should I put guys hit the thumbs? Because maybe I always refresh. But now you say they do. You see, they're catching on. And now all they have to do is put the live chat as a default instead of top chat. Because why in the world do we still have top chat as a default? Ooh, I can't wait to finish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I need 12 rows. So I only need 7 more rows. Hope everyone is having a safe Veterans Day today. What? Now, is this a Veterans Day where it's a holiday? Yes, it's a holiday, because is it Jackie that said her husband got up to go to work and he didn't have to go to work? So you guys are having a public holiday in the US of A. I know you guys say US, but here in South Africa, we don't say US. We say USA. Because, yeah, probably, well, we say of our own country, we say SA for South Africa. We don't say RSA, which is proper, because RSA is Republic of South Africa. Because we are actually a republic. Anyway, so I've got a relaxing weekend ahead. Anything else that you've got ahead planning for the weekend? Or if crochet is your plan, that's the best plan. Okay, Amanda, I've done putting groceries away. Pups out. Can you drop your email again? I can't go back in the chat for that. Amanda. Sorry, Amanda. That shawl is gone. See, now you've got to make another one. South Africa is easier, right? Essay. Exactly.
It's really easy, though. It's scraptastic@gmail.com. So if you just look at my name and you just put @gmail.com.
Okay, like that. Scraptastic@gmail.com.
No, scraptastic_crocheter@gmail.com.
Scraptastic_crocheter.
Yeah.
@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Scraptastic crocheter. She says, Usha, do you make amigurumi? I taught my daughter, following a pattern, how to make it. That was the beginning and the end. I'm not into amigurumi. Amigurumi does not do it for me. Can you say it like that? How do you say it?
Yeah, I don't really like
Yeah.
it either. In this fluffy
Yes,
yarn,
I'm
it's
not a
flat.
fan.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan.
it's a lot easier
I'm a
in this.
fan of blankets. Oh my word, blankets. Blankets are like out there. I love it. Fantastic. Oh, guys, I'm actually so exhausted. 20 minutes before this live stream, I said to Jessica, no, not 20 minutes, half an hour. I said, I'm going to sit down for 20 minutes now because I just need to sit down because I haven't sat down all day. It's been running around and I'm exhausted. So I'm going to just say, you guys talk. I'm just sitting here because I'm so finished. Finished. I'm working tomorrow, then free to knit and crochet until Wednesday night. Yikes. That sounds like, oh, heaven. I made one bunny amigurumi. I'm done. Too much for me. If it's flat, I love it. I like it. I love it. If it's flat, I love it. Me too. Even if it's a wearable, I love making wearables. Like a shawl even is flat. I love to make it. But Jessica does this amigurumi freestyling, and she will stuff it. And oh, I mean the stuff I look at her and I'm like, I can see she's enjoying herself. But looking at her doing it, it's the closest I'll get to it. It's enough. I taught her how to do it. Hanging out with my sister and learning about making what? Cocktails? Really? Wow. Is that like in alcoholic cocktails? Ooh, next time you must come and give us a lesson. So, cocktails like in evening cocktails? And are you going to a cocktail party? Are you hosting a cocktail party? Yes! Cocktails! Wow! Then you're going to do like, what's her name? Let me think. She speaks with that heavy accent and she says she's going to wear a cocktail dress. Floral. But must be floral. I can't copy the accent. But she's such a funny girl. Beautiful. Love her. I think Ursula and I are kindred spirits regarding crochet. Sandra, I tell you, some things inspire us and some things just, there's nothing to do for it. I'll be looking at you doing it, but not doing it. So it was so nice. I made a short of our local yarn store and I put it in the Facebook group because that was so nice to just walk in there and I'm like, yeah. She says, I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm only really work with double K or Aran weights. So if I make amigurumi, I'm going to hurt. But you can make amigurumi with a thicker yarn. Absolutely. Hey, you cocktail girl.
So there's a local small winery, and there's a new company that does like these concentrated syrups. And so they're doing learn how to make cocktails, like using their syrup and the winery's wine. And it's just a fun way to hang out with my sister too. Because
yes, so it's like you're
because it's something that she enjoys, and it's one of the things we can do. So.
Oh, fantastic! I think that's great. I remember when Linda said she was going to spend some time with her sister today. You said I'm also spending time with my sister on Friday.
Yeah, she's. I didn't realize she has something right now, so when she gets back, we'll hang out. I don't have to work today because I took my floating holiday.
It's all good, sweetie. She says, thanks for having. Okay, she's got to go. Thank you, my sweetheart. Mwah. Thank you for coming up to show us. Bye-bye, my sweetheart. There we go. Where's the chat? Bring on the beverages. Oh, absolutely. Hello, Diane and Jessie babes.
Well, come join
us.
Hello,
Diane. How are you doing?
You'll have to come join us at Lazy Ballerina then.
Oh, yes. It sounds fantastic. Frozen Stone. Hello. Usher and panel afternoon. Ooh, it's evening here. It's going for 7 p.m. Fantastic. It's now later because for you guys, it's still 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. that I'm live. But for me, it's not 5 to 8 p.m. anymore. It's 6 to 9 p.m. Am I right?
Yeah, it's 11. It starts at 11. Yeah, you're right for Eastern time zone. So it would be.
What time is it now for Eastern time zone? It is
right
11.
Now,
it should be
it's almost
11.
noon. It's almost noon.
11:51. Yes. But you see, we don't move our clocks. Oh, thank you, my sweetheart. I'm so glad you came by. I'll lurk and keep an eye here. No worries. All is good. I'm just glad you could fit us in for a little bit.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, that's why I just watch everybody else's live streams to see what time is it, because I know the time they usually go live. But then at my time, it'll be an hour later because we don't move time. Starts at 10 a.m. Central Time in Louisiana, says Sandra. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Sheila. Hello, the happiest Tucker, Frozen Stone, and Amanda again. There you go. Any plans for the weekend? Because I'm only going to relax and hang out with you guys. That's fantastic. That's the best plans. Oh, I did say to Jessica, maybe we should go to the waterfront. Do you live close to the shore?
So So right now I'm really close to the water, and I'll be even closer on Sunday when we go. Like you can see.
Oh right,
like
Sanita,
where I live.
Yes,
the state I live. You're never more than 2 hours away from water.
Because we are about 25 minutes away from the foreshore, which is like the waterfront, which is sort of it's the how do you call it? It's at the harbor, but it's the commercialized part of the harbor where people go as a tourist attraction. The malls and everything is there. It's not the shipyard per se. So
So when I suggest, it's like 100. You're no more than like 120 miles from what?
Okay.
Most of the time, even more than that. Yeah, it's a peninsula. It's actually 2 peninsulas.
Yes, we are a peninsula. Where I am, I live in the I live in the Cape Peninsula in South Africa. We are a peninsula. That word I know. That is good. Hello, Jess. Sis Marcel will be going live for prayer. Please keep her and her family in prayer. She lost her husband, the only son. She and her husband lost her only son Monday morning. Oh, wow. Oh, my sweetheart. That is terrible to lose your only son. Marcel, I'm writing up. Marcel. Wow. I will be crocheting this weekend. Don't know what I will be. But I will think of something. Oh, wow, Jess, thank you for telling us. Wow, that is very heartbreaking. Marcel, I'm just going to write your son. Wow, that is heartbreaking, hey? I was saying to Jessica, maybe we should go to the waterfront this weekend on Sunday. On Saturday, there's a lot of stuff that we must do. But on Sunday, because it's so nice, such a nice vibe at the waterfront, you go there and, man, not to spend a lot of money. You go and have an ice cream. But I mean, like, you sit down at the table of a restaurant and you tell them, we're only planning to have dessert. And we all have dessert, and it's like a cheap outing, but you get to see the sea and everything. You don't have to spend a lot of money every time you go out. Prayer senses, Mary. Oh, we will keep Marcel and Alfred.
Unfortunately, we have to figure out a new beach that isn't a tourist beach. The beach I grew up going to doesn't, it was like eroded away, so it's no longer there.
Ooh.
Now there are
Right.
places even along some of the streets that will have like lookouts, like you can see the beach, and you can see the sunset from.
Okay.
Without going to the
yes.
actual beach.
Yes, because it might be too rocky, too eroded, too
well, and
not
there's
friendly.
the beach, and then there's like a stiff up, like everything's on a bluff. So we have a bluff, and then you go down and you have the beach. So you have to either drive down a steep hill, like angle, or you go downstairs.
Yes. Wow. Prayers sent for Marcel. That is very heartbreaking news. So sorry, says Cindy. Cindy, absolutely. I think that is just, it's out there, man. My son, I told you guys, lost 2 of her, she had 5 sons. She lost 2 of them, both at the age of 21. Now, they weren't at 21 at the same time, but they lost one at the age of 21. 18 months later, the other one turned 21 and died in a motor car accident. So it was devastating. Oh, for the whole family. I mean, we were all getting over the one, and then the other one happened. So now that was. I mean, it wasn't her only son, but still.
I had grandma and grandpas that like passed away at the same time.
You heard what? Grandma and grandpa what?
They passed away like within a couple months of each other.
Oh, righty. That happens, eh? That happens. Wow. Well, that's if you lose your soulmate. There you go. Were they married, or
they weren't married. So they weren't married. It was my uncle's mom and my mom's dad. But because my uncle was an only child, she was with that. I mean, she was with the rest of the family, and they were close.
Yes.
As well, like, so it's not
friends, but not romantically involved or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
I'm feeding you English words.
Well, yes, they're not romantic. They were very close friends.
Yes. But look, that's wow. Darcia's saying hi to Diane and to Jessica. Hi there, everyone. Popping in for a few minutes to say hello. Brenda. There's Crochet Critters. How are you doing, my sweetheart? It's so good to see you. Oh, man. What are you spinning? Tell us. Prayers and hearts to all who need it. So grateful for this yarn community who support each other every stitch of the way. Oh, my sweet Christine, I tell you, we need it, hey? We need to be able to go to our friends in a live stream and just tell them, keep me in prayers because this is happening and it's tough, or not even say what's happening, just say, not saying what, the Lord knows what, just keep me in your prayers. So all is good. Yeah, we've heard of people who pass away shortly after each other, hey? Wow. This is, hi Christine, this is Mary. Joanne, darling. How are you doing? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? If anybody wants to share themselves out, you just type OMGrannySquare in the chat. And not all at once. Give Nightbottom just a few seconds, like 30 seconds, 30 counts to go and do his thing. Come back, check on your link.
Nightbot knows feels the Friday as well. It needs time to process in between.
Nightbot's like, guys, girls, I'll get to you. Take a number. Take a number. Doing well, thank you. I'm not currently spinning anything, but we'll be getting back to that soon. Still getting things sorted after moving to a new place. Ooh, exciting. Always exciting times to move to a new place. Hello to all I've missed multitasking and listening in. Oh, listening in. There you go. She's getting ready. I'm doing two colors at the same time. So I'm turning a corner here, taking the blue and then the brown. Now I've got to take the blue around the corner, then come and fetch the brown, take it around the corner. It just feels quicker. It's not quicker, but it's mind games.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning, Angela. Thank you for your generosity with my auction. We met the 3,000 goal. You are so amazing. But now, Tank, you say my generosity, but if I need to send someone a pattern bundle, you need to send me an email address, right? Because I haven't, I'm more than willing. And I think I did say, but I don't remember sending off a pattern thingy. But yes, let me know and I'll send it off. Hi, Tank, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. Hello to Tank. Hi to Faith. Wonderful news, Tank. That is fantastic. Oh, my sweetheart. So glad to hear that, Tank, says Mara. Man, oh, man. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. My chair I usually sit on will be fixed this weekend. And it better be, because I'm sitting on a dining room chair. So it's not as comfortable as the chair she's sitting on. I need a chair like that. Then my live stream will never end.
So this is where I could sit crisscross applesauce. So because
100%.
I'm more flexible, like for me, sitting crisscross applesauce is in a more neutral position my body wants versus sitting straight with your knees and legs in front of you, like those who aren't as flexible find that better. And this is actually my grandpa's chair that he sat in.
Not yet, but after 3 hours, I'll be ready to say, I think I'm going to get up now and I'm going to sit on my chair that looks like her chair in my room. Jessica, let's just move there. You see, Jessica is a jewel. When she's home, she's like, Mama, can I do this for you? Mama, can I do that for you? And we went to the hair salon today together. So we drove there and I said, look, there's some of it's at a slant now, but now this bit at the back is grown. So now just chop it off. Just needs a trim. So I'm going into the salon, but opposite the road is that we call it P&A. We used to have in the country CNA, and CNA used to stand for Central News Agency. Now we have P&A that sells pretty much the same thing. And as I, in my ignorance, understood it, P&A took over CNA, but maybe that was not the case. I mean, those who know will know, maybe that's not the case. But, okay, as a consumer, as me, who know very little, that's what I thought. So, but now apparently P&A stands for Peter's News Agency, and I'm like, who's Peter? But she went there anyway, and she was buying her arts and crafts and da-da-da-da-da. But now, just being alone, she was a bit nervous. So she said to me, she came back, she said, I now understand when you say, if I go with you somewhere and you do a little short, it's good to have me with you for moral support. I now totally get the moral support thing. I said, well, I'm very glad to hear that.
So I was driving to my sister's house last night, really late, and I needed to go to the bathroom and stopped at a rest stop. I was really nervous because there were 2 vans with, you know, covered, no windows in the back, like, right? And I'm like, really?
Ooh,
Like,
yes.
out. Like,
Yes.
I almost wanted to park in the handicap. I would have taken the ticket to be closer to the door.
Yes. But you know, I have seen on, was it on Facebook? Because I love to watch the Facebook reels. And
But
where
I
they have,
I wouldn't want to do the handicap because you got to leave the handicap for other people. But I mean, I was not.
listen,
Stop.
if this is going to save your life, I'd be handicapped for one night just to live to see tomorrow. But there's a clip that they have, and many of you might have seen it, where the whole theater is packed with these biker guys, and then the people coming in with their 2 tickets. Now, immediately they have to make this social decision. Am I going to sit in this jam-packed theater with bikers for my own safety? Am I going into the Lions Den, or am I leaving? And then eventually when someone decides to actually go and sit down, the bikers end up applauding. But I actually feel like whoever goes to sit down, that is so against nature, because any animal who feels threatened will turn around. But the human, no, it's human. Let's go for it. It's dangerous. It doesn't matter. Society protects us. Let's go into the danger. It doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't make sense. I'll be one of those who turn around. I'm not risking this. I'll be just to my husband. I'm not risking this. Everything inside my brain says, this is not a comfortable zone. Get out. Actually, did I tell you about my puppy? I don't think you did. Did you? You can tell me again. Remind me.
Oh, I did.
But that was so funny.
Ursula, I post pictures of the show that got released today that I had tested, that I was telling you about. I posted it in the group. So you can go and look.
Hey. Oh, that's going to be so nice to see. Is Jessica done yet? Organizing your goodies? I'm ready for my room to be redone. Just to Missouri. Only 2-day trip.
Only 2 days.
Michelle. You know, some of us need to do a Linda, but you need to get a Jessica. So, because she loves to organize. She just loves it. If the van with no windows had a free yarn sign on it, I'd be a goner. Oh my goodness. Oh, Christine, that is hilarious.
There were so yarn signs.
Oh, my cheeks are hurting. Can you imagine? Christine, that's not very easy. My goodness. Hello, all the way from Amsterdam.
None of them didn't
Lashira.
have any logos on it, at least not on the side I could see. The one with the lights on.
It could say OMGrannySquare on the side, and she'd come knocking with the logo of a Granny Square. Good afternoon, Asha. Good morning, all the friends. Happy Friday. How are you doing, Lashira? How's the weather up in Amsterdam in the Netherlands? I could use some help organizing my new crafty loft space too, says Brenda. I tell you what, she's really good at it, and she totally enjoys herself. And she's, I'm at a point where maybe many of you are like this. You don't want people to organize your stuff because you're like, once they've organized it, you can't find a thing. But not when Jessica does it. Because I explained to her, I am visual. Out of sight is out of mind. So I will not want to be looking for stuff.
I need a Jessica. I definitely need a Jessica.
Most of my containers, if I say container, it sounds like a big old thing, but it isn't. It is like, you know, when you get one of these ones, it's just like this high and wide, because what you do is you put a pair of boots in it.
You mean like
that's what it's made for.
This is my size container but my yarn's not fitting in it right now. It doesn't.
No, I mean plastic thing with a lid.
Oh,
so I can see it.
She gets big ones too, and because I'm working on. I started this Wednesday. I was hoping to finish it Wednesday. Do a Linda, finish it Wednesday, so I could submit it.
Oh well, can I see that? Can I see that up closer? Let me just solo you for a moment.
So yeah, this
is that the rib?
It's a hat.
Like a rib.
Apparently
it's a hat. So that's the rib part of it. like
that's
what
the
do
rib
you
part.
call
I
it?
just finished the rib part because I work full time.
Pegboard for tools would be cool to have. Oh yes, yes, Brenda. Yes,
So
pegboard for tools would be great.
yeah.
Yes.
Now, for organizing, Manfa Sam at Manfa's Makes has offered that she'll help make Excel spreadsheets with all your yarn, like go with it, like, and then you can organize it, in the things, and you can like mark so you know where all your yarn is.
You know what I do? Remember when was it that I told you guys that at one point, I think I mentioned it in Yarn Geeks interview as well. At one point, I actually stopped having so many projects, and I actually gave away all the yarn I had that was not 3-weight, so that I only had not 1 weight, but 1 weight.
Yeah, I know.
Not 1 weight,
Yeah.
1 weight.
So
yes, 1 category, which is the only stocked 3-weight, which means anytime I ran or I had leftovers, I knew I could pair it with anything else because that was all I had in my stock. Now, eventually, over time, I bought some yarn, what do you call it? Art yarn? Do you call it art? Not yarn art. It's really thick and it's got all kinds of things in it, and it's
art yarn.
like art. Yeah. See, Jane's ears was ringing because I wanted to say her husband has arranged her yarn, cataloged it, everything. I've been asking to borrow Jessica for a year, so get in line, everybody.
Oh, I need it for more than a year.
If I organize my yarn in Excel, that's the only place it would be organized. Sandra, me too, because I'm visual. I have to see it. That's why I've got a bookshelf, actually, and I took all the books out of it, and I asked my husband to paint it white, and I put in containers. So now, and I have my 3 containers for my 3 projects I'm working on, and these look like this, but it's because they look nice. Everything can breathe in here, right? But it is beautiful because, listen, this is my cheap stuff tissue, right? For those of you who are too fancy for that, good for you if you can afford tissues. That's my tissues. But anyway, here we go. This is my yarn, and I've got 3 of these on the bookshelf, white bookshelf. So it looks really nice. So, but otherwise, it is really like see-through. If it's drawers, it's see-through. It must be see-through. Otherwise, I don't think about it. She says, Brenda, I'm so happy for you to have a craft room. I tell you, not many of us have a craft room. It's raining the whole day here, says Lashera. In Netherlands, it's raining the whole day. It's not raining here. It's good weather here. Hey, Lashera, says Tank. Just a side note for you to have, Jessica, for a day, you need to bring Ursula and do a yarn haul with her. Listen to that. I like that idea. That's a good idea.
I will go pick her up in South Africa, do a yarn haul there, and then we'll come back and Ursula could go do her yarn haul here. That
is genius. Look how genius that is. Because she knows South Africa's for sale. On sale. On sale. Well, that's what it sounds like. I think if you get here, you'll think South Africa is on sale. All the yarn is so cheap because even the regular prices is so good.
But yeah, I will definitely. I think Ursula is counted in the package because who doesn't want to hang out with Ursula?
Well, Jessica does understand English. It's just that she doesn't understand her dad's English. But not many people understand my husband doesn't. I say to him, you must open your mouth. You use your lips when you speak. Because he will be like mumbling. And he goes down the passage and he mumbles. And Jessica sits on the bed and she looks at me and she starts laughing. And I said, what? She says, I'm not even going to tell you what I heard now because it cannot be that he said that. But I can't make out what he said. So Brenda says, thank you, Tank. I'm pondering how to Eventually store the yarn in the stack of totes in the corner. Stack of totes in the corner? Wow. I have a 4-month-old Chihuahua, Cross French Bulldog. Ooh, French Bulldog, who looks like a teeny tiny Doberman. He is called Stitch. I nicknamed him a little punk because he has a very big crazy personality. Oh, don't these little ones just do that? I don't usually like rain, but they are fighting a forest fire just on the other side of my national forest. Oh, Tank, then we must pray for the rain because, hey, we don't want to be evacuating. Here, Jessica, you work while Ursula and I play with yarn. Oh, Sandra, you are so funny. Michelle, I'm typing, laugh out loud. I tell my husband the same thing. Move your lips. I remember once, this is years ago now, I think first year of married life, so easily 27 years ago. We went, you know how you drive on the highway, then you have what we call an off-ramp if you leave the highway, an on-ramp if you, same thing, but from the other side, an on-ramp if you're going onto the highway. But anyway, so what happens is we went up that off the highway and there was a car parked on the sideway. And it was sort of getting dark. And I said to Craig, I think you should stop for this lady because, you know, she could have been my mom. We need to just stop and find out what's wrong. And this lady, he came back. He said, go and speak to her. I don't know what's wrong. And that's after he came out and went to speak to her. I went out to speak to her. And she said to me, perfectly, I could understand her. She was, to me, talking perfectly. She says, actually, I'm deaf and I lip read. But I can't understand what your husband's saying because his lips doesn't move. So I said, move your lips. Love to crochet. Take care, honey. Maybe we're keeping that rain dance up to help out a little. Keep the rain dance up.
Yeah. So that's a problem for me with having virtual, like we have like basically phone calls. We don't have video up. Is I have trouble learning pronunciations of all the Indian names at work because I can't see their lips move. So I don't have something to imitate to get the sound correct.
Yes, that's difficult. I think that's difficult.
I saw Poppy.
It sounds horrible.
I have green yarn and I have
that's beautiful green yarn.
Black. You know what that combination means?
What? Green and that is what? Tell us.
But the black yarn hasn't, the black yarn hasn't come in yet. So I don't have that.
All right.
Yet. So I'll be making
copies. Now that you say it, I realize we need a little bit of black yarn. She says, oh my Tang, that sounds horrible too. Praying for everyone to stay safe. So many horrible things happening. Yet, on the other hand, so many beautiful and wonderful things happening. Yes, Cindy, absolutely. Prayers, Tank, stay safe, says Mary. I'm so thankful to have Ursula and everyone here helping me through my hardest of times. Truly thankful and grateful to you all. Oh, my sweetheart, we are here for you. They were using prison inmates to form a fire line. Yikes. Wow. Let me just write Cindy's name. I'm going to write Cindy's
name. I didn't realize there's I must have missed a chat. Was there?
Tang was saying there's fire on the opposite side of her forest because, and so they're really praying for rain. Likewise, Cindy says, Brenda, yes, and now put yourself in the position of the little children who started learning to speak during the mosque season. Oh, wow. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Hi, not the end. Hugs, sweetie. Stay safe, Tank, says Dinky Jen. Thank you, Brenda. Yes, my sweetheart, we keep you in our prayers. Tank, wow, that sounds horrible. Yes. No. Oh, these fires that just jump like that. That is so scary. We had a fire here in Cape Town. Well, the most notable one that I remember, because I could see it. We were driving under it. It was 1986, I think. Was it 86? Table Mountain was on fire. They made so many posters of that sold because of that photograph. I remember that photograph still because there were so many people that had to evacuate. And wow, it was just terrible. Finally, a way for them to pay
when
back
I
to the
was in
community.
California, I actually once drove past a forest fire, actually a couple of times, and one was like a mile away, but it unfortunately was on the other side of the mountains. It was in LA, like October. Like that's when I started wearing a mask actually outside because I couldn't stay. I needed something to block the smoke. And so sometimes now I will go places and I will wear a mask, not because of, I mean, it helps with the COVID, but I need to mask the fragrances and the those who smoke because I get very irritated by it, like sensitive.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Wow, you said 1986 and I was transported back to high school. Yes, I finished school 1987. So it might have been even 1980. No, it must have been 19. Okay, let me just, I'm going to Google this. When was the big fire on Table Mountain in the 80s? Let me just see. Maybe it was the 80s. It must have been the 80s. The thing is, it must have been the 80s because I remember who I was dating.
I wish I could send my rain to Tank and to Southern California. Sometimes
when was
they don't get rain in Southern California. They call us spit rain, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Okay, there was a fire on. I remember this. 18 April 2021. There was a huge fire, but that was arson. That was arson. But now why don't they answer me, man? Guys, there was a big fire. There, wait, here we go. In the 1980s. Let's see if these guys will tell us. In the 1980s. There was a huge fire in the 1980s. And I remember that. It had to be.
Yeah, we got the smoke from the.
No, I don't want this, man. I want. Just give me one sentence.
Oh, I'm glad it's raining, Tank.
Yes, this is one. Yes. Yeah, this is the one. The one I remember looked like that one. That one's 2009. Yes, because there was. Oh, I tell you what, it was huge. Hello. You graduated 1986. Me 87. Class of 2006 here. Ooh, anything to 2006. Christine. Wow. If I smell smoke, if I smell or get the smoke here, I have to leave. Oh, wow. Class of 87 here too, says Crojo. There we go. Safest way to go. Safest way to go, Tank says. Poppy Lady. Yes, Tank, if you don't have a scanner, there are sometimes websites with local scanner feeds. There will definitely, what we do have is WhatsApp community groups. Hello, my sweetie. She says, hi, Jane. Hello, Chris. Hi, Asha. And yay, Faith made my morning. Have you had, let me do a Linda on you, Chris. Have you had your cups of coffee yet? On which cup are you? Hi, Crazy Poppy Lady. How are you? Class of 1980? Oh, you're just a little bit ahead of me. I have you all beat. Class of 1980. You're the class of Dinky Jen. You guys are so
That's why
funny.
your crowd is so good. It's a bunch of Gen Zs.
Just trying to say we look good for our age. Woohoo! Oh yes. Oh, don't be just. I tell you what, the new 60 is the new 50. Hi Cindy, I'm blurred in poppies. Honey, how are you? She says, I'm back. Sorry, was on the phone with my sister. She had surgery today. Oh, sweetie, we pray for your sister. I'm going to write her up for a quick recovery, Diane.
So it's
surgery sister.
So, Poppy, do you guys celebrate Veterans Day today? Because you said you do your poppies until like today? Do you have a Veterans Day there as well?
Yes, today is the day everybody's wearing poppies. Then possibly.
Because I thought today was. She said that they collect until like she said Friday, which for us is.
Yeah, but I don't think she needs to. She must take a break. I think she needs to.
Yeah, no. But I was wondering if
off what she's got and keep going.
Yeah, no. She doesn't need to do anymore. I've got some poppies to make, but.
Wow. Jane, is it a public holiday there for you guys?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to holidays. I don't do holidays.
I mean, wow. Is your husband home or is he not?
No. He's working, but not all holidays you get off. Get a day off. There's those holidays celebrated.
Okay, that's what I mean. Is it the kind of holiday where you
get the day
you're
off?
home?
No.
Yes. No, it's just where everybody knows we're celebrating.
Let me look at my calendar. If it's any special, it doesn't even.
Cindy's saying hi to everybody. Sounds like a busy poppy.
Today's
She's doing
Veterans
okay
Day.
for now. There we go. Veterans Day is always Sunday closest to 11 November.
But
wow.
Can you say Veteran Day substitute? I'm not sure what
so your Veterans Day will be Sunday. Ours is technically tomorrow. Veterans Day. Tomorrow is the 11th, but it's observed for those who work. The holiday is today.
All right. All righty.
Yeah, I'm the worst person to ask for holiday. You can call me on the 25th of December and ask, is it and I'm gonna say
either, because for me it's the same day. Every day is the same. We collect today and some collect tomorrow. The services are on the 11th, 12th, Sunday services this year. All right. Only home today because I'm sick. First time in about 5 years. Sandra, first time in 5 years that you're sick. My goodness, you are amazing. We'll talk later. Going to get something to eat and take medication. Prayers and stay safe. Everyone, have a good time.
What she eats, what she does, what kind of juju she has. Because I'm opposite. I might put in my calendar. I feel great today.
Yes, but wow, 5 years without taking a day sick leave. Woman, that is unheard of. Well, I haven't heard of that. I mean, I know as a mother, you sort of never get to take a day off, even if you're sick. That doesn't mean I haven't. Oh.
My husband and his family is like that.
Okay, so let me ask Sandra. I'm only home today because I'm sick. First time in 5 years. So that doesn't mean you've not been sick in the last 5 years. It just means you haven't taken off. Or are you saying you haven't been sick in the last 5 years? Wow. Okay, let us know. We'll talk like there. She said, okay, Mary, have a beautiful Friday further. Hope all this goes well. Chris is saying hi to Jane. Hi, Brenda, says thank you, Jane. Sorry, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I've taken sick time, but it's usually been for appointments, not actually sick, I think. Like, besides COVID.
Yes, well, even if you have to go see the doctor, yes, you know what we do is if you say you're an office worker, you get to have one afternoon in the month off, and they really expect you to book your appointments for that afternoon because you get an afternoon off a month, don't you? Why isn't it then?
But to me, there is a difference too, because a lot of people, like my husband and his family is like, I call them like, they're like buffaloes. They never get sick. They're strong. They have great autoimmune system. However, from time to time, they don't feel well, but they are not necessarily sick. So a lot of people sometimes don't feel well, and they say, I feel sick. And it's different.
I was stayed home for stomach issues, but it's the first time I've had fever and felt icky in 5 years. Oh, wow, my sweetie. Well, I hope you feel better soon. And I'm going to put you on my prayer list. 1986, I was born. Emma, I could have been your mama. Oh, my goodness. Sandra, I'm writing you up here. I hope you feel better soon, my sweetheart. Hope by next week we can hear that you're A4 away. May you feel better soon, Sandra, says Brenda. Bears critters. I'm working on next year's puppy donations. See what I said? She says, I'm working on next year's puppy donations. 300 out of 700 made. 2 minutes science at 11 a.m. on the 11th Saturday. And outdoor services at the War Memorial. Oh, wow.
You know what? I was like that with Christmas ornaments. I always started in January to make Christmas ornaments, and I used to make very elaborate Christmas ornaments. And by Christmas, I had thousands of them, and I used to give it away to everybody. And I think it's so.
Wow.
Word. I think I love that you have that commitment to have an X amount of something in a certain day, and you start so early, like a year before, to have. And I think when you have all the product done in front of you, you feel so accomplished and so happy. It's like, look what I did.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. I have medication, so I'll be good in a few days, says Sandra. Oh, yes, we do. We pray that that is the case. My husband has 2 weeks vacation, 2 weeks sick leave, 3 next year. So he's taking a week at Thanksgiving and a week at Christmas. Oh, yes, absolutely. I have to go now. May you all have a lovely rest of the day. Oh, Brenda, have a wonderful, blessed weekend. I tell you, I plan to enjoy my weekend thoroughly. I hope we get to see the waterfront on Sunday. It's so nice to sit there and you have the ships coming in, even smaller commercial boats that will take you out for a ride or whatever, and the salty air and people on holiday, and they do little live performances, choirs and so on, and you hear them. It's resounding. Beautiful. Such a lovely holiday atmosphere. And especially now, before they hike up prices for the tourists. You know, let the locals get some fun before the tourists arrive.
Well,
Brenda, you have a wonderful rest of your day coming up on the weekend.
There's not much
Brenda,
outdoor activities at this time of year here.
Bye-bye, Zach. Oh, yes, because you guys are cold, man. Here by us, it's hot summer.
We've already had snow. We haven't had snow stick like Nisi has, but we have had snow come down. But our leaves are not all the way down. I'm hoping to get someplace where there's some leaves so I can send a picture of the colorful leaves to my friend in Vietnam, because she misses the changing of the leaves, which was the biggest thing I missed when I went to California. I'm like, where's the leaf change?
You know what? I mean, I bought those full colors today for the Sholak mosaic blanket, and it is just so beautiful. I mean, by Brenda says Kitchen. Yes, it's just, and the color names they have. It's such beautiful color names.
Yeah, I don't have my blankets with me. I was going to work on poppies, but I can't talk and work on poppies. I'm not at the level of poppy skills of the poppy is.
Yeah, that's why I carefully choose my project to bring to this table while I'm live, because some things I can't be working on while I'm on a live. There's no way I'm going to do it right. Hello, Alma. That's hello, everyone. Says Hilda. How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, on a lunch break, says Juanita. I adore mosaic crochet. I tell you what, I sort of fell out of love. You can't even say that. So let's just say I didn't appreciate it fully for a while in this year. But now I'm so in love again, totally in love. So I've at least got two mosaics lined up.
So
yes, thank you for everybody with the tummies, Sister
Michelle Mosaic and More. She's doing a mosaic crochet along, or she's calling it a
Four
mosaic.
Seasons Mosaic Cal.
Yes,
I've got it written down.
Yes, it's starting January 7th.
Yes. Oh, I definitely want to do that.
People are, my friends from Portugal are trying to convince me to try the mosaics. Ursula tried to convince me mosaic. My problem is, if it is, my question and my problem is it like cross stitch that you got to count 1, 2, 3, whatever, and then you have to change? Because if I were to have a migraine, would I be able to keep up with that pattern?
Look, sometimes the pattern looks like this. Just the first, not the first row, the first row of the pattern, because you do a row of single crochets, cut your yarn, take your second color, do a row of single crochets, cut your yarn, bind off. The third row, you will put your double crochets where you need to be. And if you're just making Apache tears, that'll be 11 stitches. Stitch number 12 is a drop down double crochet. 11 single crochets, 1 drop down double crochet. Thereafter, you decide, do you want to do your drop down crochets on the right or on the left of the first one? That's the only decision you have to make. And you just keep on, and that's all you do. So that's like the easiest mosaic.
You can't, it is like somewhat you can count, or you can just like each stitch look at the graph to know where you are. And you just
because some of them, the double crochets run like an X, which means if I've made my first one every 11 stitches and then a 12 stitch, a double crochet, the next one I know on the inside of the 2 double crochets, I have to put 2 double crochets. And then on the next row again, on the inside. So, and I mean, the whole pattern looks different, but the action that is required is that. So it's not as so much counting as knowing you've got to form an X with your double crochets. And by the time the X is done, that pattern is done. Now we go over to the next pattern. So some of them is really easy. And some of them is like 11 double crochets or 9 double crochets, 9 single crochets, a double crochet, a single crochet and a double crochet. So those 2, you then just move, up. And that's all you do. I'm good. Doing washing, says Hilda. Ooh, Hilda, yes, everything will dry. Jessica did all the washing as well, as soon as she got home yesterday. Hello to everybody, says Darcia. If you haven't checked out Darcia, go and check her out. I know, Michelle, I will be doing that, Cal. Ooh, I will be doing it too, but half of my yarn. Darcia, you were one of the people that Ursula will give a free shawl pattern. Email Ursula. Yes, I can only help anybody who emails me. I can't help anybody who don't email me. Usually what happens, Tank, is you would email me a list and say, these are the people. Or as you get them, as they email you, you forward it to me and you say, winner number, so that I know there's 20 coming, and this is number 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, and that makes it so easy, because then you only forward it and say winner number whatever. Nope is just single and double crochet. You can stop, says Poppy. Yes, there you go.
But
okay,
it's not like a thing that you is. Okay, I don't have the regular migraine that people have that knock them down. I have those too, but let me rephrase. I have what they call refractory migraine. My head is always throbbing. I go to sleep with my head throbbing. I eat with my head throbbing. I talk to my friends with the head throbbing. I do everything with my head throbbing. And the difference between a refractory migraine and a onset migraine, let's say like that, is because it's always there. So it's just it's not like something that I can do a little bit, then I stop. I just stop something. Yes. If it is in the level 7, that means that I cannot even walk anymore and anything. So I and that's why I feel so limited with and limited and frustrated with crochet, because the goal was to go from beginner to advanced crochet and go back to knitting. And I feel, and I have been looking at my crochet bucket list, and there is so much things here that I haven't done. I haven't done mosaic, I haven't done interlac, I haven't learned Tunisian crochet. I'm not sure if Tunisian crochet is part of crochet. I haven't done
No, interlac is Tunisian crochet, but it's the beginner of interlac. Interlac is like interlac stitch is a simple stitch, and it's the beginning of Tunisian.
but
So, which is to me
Tunisian part of it.
a whole different
It's a whole different
subject,
hobby.
because yes, interlac is I'm not going further with Tunisian than interlac. It's like the beginning and end of interlac of Tunisian for me. Mosaic is so much easier than I expected, says Crochet. I was so intimidated, but it's very simple. Yeah. Thanks. Is anyone wanting to send Madonna a funny story or joke about one-legged people? Put it in a green envelope and get the address off my community tab. Oh, I tell you what, Madonna is in my prayers, eh? And Granny D. I emailed you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be checking that out. Right, Crochet, all you need to know are single crochet and double crochet stitches, says Sandra. That is the thing. I thought it was going to be very difficult. All the winners' names are also listed on my community tab. Okay, so must I go to your community tab? Okay. Jane, I have an Apache Stitch a week video.
Ursula,
It's a small amount of work. You will have a coaster at the end, and you will know how if you like mosaic by the end. Yes. Sorry, Faith.
I was going to say, Tink also did say she emailed you the list of the winners, so you don't have to.
She said she emailed me. Yes. All the winners' names are also listed on my. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. Usually, okay, this is the first time it's worked like this, because usually people email me and say, okay, here are the names of the winners. Send them their things. Or as they email me, whoever, say for instance, they email Tank, she will forward it to me. So, because I've not sent anything to anybody, because, I only respond to the emails. But I'm more than willing to do it. But I'll go and check it out, Tank. Hello, everybody, says Becky. I'm so very late, I think. But I guess better late than never. There's no such thing as late. You just get here when you get here. What's your email? My email is OMGrannySquare, one word. Not OMG Granny Square. No, no, no. OMGrannySquare, one word, at gmail.com. Hi, Becky. Winners can see their names on my community tab. There you go. Okay.
You know what I wanted to try to, Ursula? I think you were talking yesterday on your podcast with what's her name?
It's Yarn Geek on Yarn Geek's live.
Yeah,
yes.
Yarn Geek. Is the thing that somebody get the photo and translate into a crochet?
So she was talking about, what was it that she was talking about? I said I want to try that still. What's that where it's like embroidering with crochet. Now I don't know the name.
My friend has the
you get a photo, print it out, pixelate it. That's what you do.
Yeah, but my friend has the
Stitch Fiddle.
Thank you, Christina. It's not an app. What is it? She purchased that thing remember when you could purchase something and download in your computer, but you had a disk to back up. Well, she still have that because she used to translate into back cross stitch, so she can do that for the crochet. And then for the longest time, she wanted to put that on my Etsy store, so if people wanted to translate the picture into crochet, I would make the little squares things. And I was like, the pixels, and she can break down into thousands of pixels per photo. I have Haley. Gosh, it is like she is a different craft, but she can cross stitch something that looks like
Yes.
was painted. So she said, I can put less, I can put more. And I was like, no, I have to know how to do it to see if it would work, but it looks so complicated, but it's such a beautiful thing. I've seen somebody crocheting a cat in many colors, but like that, like instead of being just two
I
colors,
love it
many
when they do
colors.
that.
I was like, if somebody give me a blanket like this, I'll just die, because it's so beautiful, such a gorgeous work. It's like, so mad at you for your
Hi,
capability.
Rose. Thank you, saying hi to Rosemary. I did a 2 and a 3+ Apache Stitches blanket back in 1978, but I did them wrong because I wasn't willing to cut the thread every row. Still turned out nice. I'm going to try another this winter and do it right. Oh, Becky, I tell you what, I did one like that, and I want to ask, who knows, Miguel, because he had a huge Apache Tears blanket, and he was, when I started with Mosaic, was it not last year, it was the year before, he said, okay, as a challenge, he's going to try and finish his. So I want to ask him, how is your Apache Tears coming on? Because he only did that, what I explained to you now, Jane, the 11 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 11 single crochet, 1 double crochet. And then from there on, you don't count anything. You just keep going. You keep going. So fantastic. And it's a perfect stash buster for all kinds of colors because the pattern just goes. Hello, Sandrine. How are you doing, sweetie? Love that top, Faith. Is it a dress? It's like Linda. Is it a dress? Because Linda often wears beautiful top, and you're not sure. Is it a dress?
Oh, it's not a dress. It's a
Go.
top.
Donna shared herself out. Cutie Patootie is wearing a dress.
This one is Ursula's.
I love that.
Because the flowers are the size
those.
of Texas.
Oh, the colors are beautiful.
And it's kind of weird that I was thinking, I'm wearing this today, but it's so cold outside. I was like, that's how I combat cold.
I tell you what, that is amazing to us. I remember when I used to see American movies, and these people are walking around in T-shirts, then they go outside. At the door, they just put on a jacket, go outside, and it's snowing outside, and I'm like, that seems like almost impossible, man. What are they at? Is this real snow or not? But at the time, I didn't know the American culture, that they have the central heating in their homes. Hello, Chris, Mara.
But there
you go.
Remember that day that we went to the doctor or to the hospital? I don't even know. And it was one.
I don't know which day it was, but I remember us going.
It was minus
it was very cold.
Celsius. It was very cold. So I'm talking to her, she said, and a jacket, a shirt, and then a scarf, and this and that, and and then
she comes outside and the sun is shining, and it's like, now I must believe that all that clothing is necessary for outside.
That's
because it doesn't.
That's very disturbing. I'm sorry. When I first arrived,
it was funny. That was funny.
That always got me because I looked outside, like if you can see the light coming through the window, it's so bright and it's sunny. And the sky is blue, and then you open the door and it's like a freezer outside.
Yes.
But when I first got here, that didn't sink in. When my mom came to visit, she said, "It can't be cold. Look at the sun. It's so beautiful outside." I said, "Just step out." Because like in Brazil, gosh, I lived longer in the United States than I lived in Brazil. But when the weather was determined by amount of light. If it was bright like this, it was hot. It was super hot. And if it was gloomy, it was colder. But there was no sunny day when it was cold. And over here, it's sunny. And Ursula was like, "Oh my goodness, look at the sky. It's so blue."
It was so blue. Poppy, enjoy your dinner, says Mara. Hi, Christy. How are you doing, Christy?
Yeah,
tell us how are things going? Any plans for the weekend? I really hope I can see the waterfront this weekend. Have some nice ice cream there. My husband and I and Jessica and Jonathan and a friend of Jessica's went was it probably went quite a few months now. So I said to Jessica, I think it's time we invite your friend again and let's go while you're in Cape Town now, and because she doesn't get to socialize like she used to. Everybody's saying Poppy must enjoy her supper because it is supper time here, but she's at 6 p.m. now. I'm going for 8 p.m. Wow.
What are you drinking, Ursula?
Blood. And you?
I'm drinking tears of I'm not gonna say I'm drinking I was drinking postum. Not postum. This is barley roasted and grinded.
Listen, this Jessica, she tells me, Mama, she says to me, Mama, do you want some cream soda? I said, yes. And by the way, I said, no, I don't want something, but you better take a picture of that because Jane is telling me in America, the cream soda is not green. So you better take a picture and tell her so you can send it to her.
My husband told me to go get it, but I said, I don't like
green.
that stuff. It's not green. Hers is like
yeah, apparently it's not green.
Green like
But
this
then,
yarn.
then she tells me.
It looks like antifreeze or something like it was very green.
She poured me this red fizzy drink. I said, what's this? This is cream soda. I said, this is not cream soda. Cream soda is green. What's this? No, this is Sparletta. I told you it's, what did you say? What flavor? Berry or what? Cherry. It's not even cherry. It's raspberry. And it's not cream soda if it's not green. This is Sparletta raspberry flavor. It's not the same drink at all. I said, if you were my waitress, you would have to give me my money back.
It's not cream soda if it's green too. That looked like well, it's green and it's like I want to say a nuclear or something disaster, like a Hulk juice. And for the longest time, I was like, no, it is, because over here is kind of like the color of ginger ale, something very light,
yellow,
like peachy, yellow. Yeah, it's not green.
What? In winter it's cold. In summer it's warm. And if I don't like the weather, I just wait for half an hour and new weather arrives, says LaBelle. Oh, wow.
You must be
Hi,
from
Christine.
the Midwest, LaBelle. Or Texas.
There, she's asking her where she lives. Stitchville is a website app where you can turn an image into a graph to crochet or embroider. Yes, but there was a way to embroider. It's like embroidering, but with crochet. I saw a little course like that you can do on one of these apps or sites that you go to, and you pay a small amount and they teach you how to do a skill. And one of the skills was sort of how do you say that? It's like cross stitch, but it's not cross stitch. It's actually crochet. Not sure what they call it.
It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't spell it out. It's crochet, photograph, graph something. I'm almost getting it, but maybe by midnight, when I fall asleep, I'm gonna get up and scream the name. Oh, now I'm gonna be like, where do you want me to drop?
Let me just go and see. Wait, I'm Googling it now. I want to see what that's called.
Yeah, so now we're not going to be able
to crochet is a technique for adding embroidery style designs to your crochet work. What is crochet embroidery? Let me see. It's a great way to embellish your crochet fabric. With a few simple stitches, you can create color and texture in your crochet fabric well after you've fastened off. You can, what?
Oh,
I don't really answer the question.
There is a different crochet embroidery too. They use a special needle and it's a total different craft. So I'm not sure if that's the one.
Yes, no, it's not slip stitch. It's not slip stitch thingy, because I know how to do that slip stitch surface chain crochet, but it is definitely something different. Because they do pictures in it, man, pictures.
So I did this on my first a hot pad. They had instructions. You take us, and then you like actually basically do cross stitch. You like sew on top. And I have a pair of gloves that I might try. I need to get out, but they're knitting. So, but they
punch needle, Christine. Punch needle is like felting, but you felt a little bit at a time. That little place at a time. It's a little thing you take in your hand. Say this is a bottle of Q-Tex. It's a little thing like this, and it has 3 needles on this edge. And you go on your project. Say you've got a little flower that you've made, and you put it on a bag that you've crocheted, and you will start going through it until that flower is one with the bag.
Okay.
Then
I'm sorry. I just popped in my mind. Is Afghan that is made in that kind of technique?
Jane, can you type OMGrannySquare? Because Tank is saying, drop your channel, Jane. That sounds awesome,
Okay.
Christine. If you can just type OMGrannySquare. Cruel embroidery with yarn. Okay.
Graphic yams is the technique.
Hurting brain. Need a second cup. This sounds like math.
I'm gonna have to spell it here. Hold on just a second.
Link to punch crochet. There we go. That's the link to punch crochet.
It's a graphic
Me too,
yam.
Chris. Sounds like math. It's almost like latch hooking, almost needle felting, says Chris. I've emailed you, Ursula. Thank you, my sweetheart. There we go. There we go. Hi, Chris. This is Dinky Jen. Yes, but yeah, man, we were talking about it yesterday, and I know Ginger said she wants to learn how to do that. I said that is on my list because I've seen people do it, and I've seen I've seen little courses that they offer for it. So I just haven't had time yet. Dinky Jen has shared herself out. If you haven't checked out, there's our Dinky Jen. Go and check her out. Crochet Grafgans. Yes, Grafgan. There you go. Oh, you need to type OMGrannySquare. Surface. It's called the one I'm talking about. That I'm not talking about is surface chain crochet. I've even got a tutorial where I show you how to do that. And you literally just take your hook and you go through and you. It's like making chains in a shape or letters or whatever. But that's not what I'm talking about. The one I'm talking about, when I get to the name, I will tell you. Blood, you, best response ever, says Emma. Emma, when I say Emma, refresh. I must tell Emma to refresh. I couldn't resist when she asked me. Oh, listen. It's if it's multiple needles like that, it's needle felting as far as I'm aware. Yes, I'm quite sure needle felting is when you've got I don't know if you can have more, but I know 3 needles is sort of what it comes out with. I'm not sure if you can add more or use less, but 3 needles is what you sort of use. But that's not what I'm talking about. Let me see. Poppy does the graph Afghan. It draws a picture and you crochet it. That is it. Poppy draws the Afghan, and okay, that's Jane's dog. Hey, for those of you who don't know, it's not a lion in the bushes, and it's not Jessica's stomach. It is Jane's dog. It's just so you know.
It sounds like a moose. Oh,
not everybody is used to the sound.
Yeah. See, it sounds weird.
Sounds like a moose, yes. I don't know what a moose sounds like. We don't have moose here. It's too hot for moose here. We don't have moose. Yes, Sandra, I had to clear the air. It's a hollow needle and it does like a sewing machine. Maybe, baby. And that's a scary sound. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you don't know what it is, I just had to check. Just tell the viewers. There you go. There's the lion. There's the lion.
Right
You
there.
let the baby grunt. That's the baby. The baby was grunting. That's the baby grunting. Okay, Jessica, you're off the hook. Not you. Jessica's sitting here like, it's not me. Sounded like a motorcycle. Yes, it did there for a second until I clicked. Hey, Jane's dog does sound like a motorcycle.
It's a thing a lot of people don't know and nobody talked about it. When I got this dog and she started making those funky noises, I went to a group of colleagues on Facebook and they
Those
all
moosey
recorded
sounds.
this. It sounds like a Wookiee from Star Wars, like Chewbacca. And you know, it's just it's because they are a rough collie is the combination of a Scottish collie or Irish collie with the bourgeois, and then that's why they have the rough collie has the long nose, and that
So is that the Irish accent we're hearing from Lassie? I always knew Lassie could speak. There she is.
Yeah, she can. It's not what the movie shows. The movie shows her barking, but doesn't show her talking. They are very talkative animals. Yes. And she all she wants is for me to open the door so she can look outside. So just a second, please.
All right. Oh yes, because Jane has a front door that is totally glass. And I did ask her, listen, do you have a safety door? Because we have safety doors. You have a safety door. You don't open the door, front door, and there's nothing between you and whoever stands there. For you visiting South Africa, you don't do that. Don't do that. That's made my day. Mating call of the moose. Laugh out loud. Wookie would be a cute name. What? She's trying to tell you something. She's in sync with your health. Oh, wow. Righty. Because I know when I phone Jane, sometimes the dog, I'm like, it takes me usually a second to realize, okay, that's the dog. Well, it's not on my side because no, it's very quiet in my house. It's usually quiet in Jane's house. But then it's like, was it someone at my front door? Because my son sometimes talks. He's okay. Well, I mean, you guys know he's autistic, but he doesn't just talk, but he sometimes would, how do you say, quote, say a few sentences out of a movie that he's watched. And sometimes it sounds so, he'll go, hello. And then I'm like, and in his deep manly voice. And then I'm like, is that someone at the front door? Or is it here? Or is it him? Let me listen for a second.
The door is
the
open.
Bell sure did remind me of Lassie. I didn't see that much of Lassie. Wonder when, wait, let me ask. That's what Google is good for, hey? In Central West Africa, they pull the iron bars off the windows to steal, kill, and rape the white people. Listen, you can certainly do that. The bars is just a deterrent so that by the time they get inside, usually there is, we have an alarm system as well, but that's it, you know, and then we have angels that protect us.
I believe that the door is to keep the honest man honest. If you're not honest, if you have bad intentions, a bar, a door.
I wanted to Google something now. Now I don't know what I wanted to Google. What was I going to Google? Someone said something. Yeah, when did Lassie come out? When did Lassie come out? Oh. Oh. Well,
you know, the hilarious thing about Lassie. The thing about Lassie is when I'm out and about with my dog, people my age and older go, "Ooh, Lassie, Lassie," and then sometimes a parent go, "Oh, that's a Lassie dog," and the kid go like, "Who is Lassie?" And that always make me laugh because it shows your age. You know, like the kid totally go like, "Who is Lassie?" And it's like, Lassie went home, and I was like, "No." I used to love Lassie.
Listen, John, Chris says, laugh out loud. Don't let him watch Mrs. Doubtfire. Well, hello.
Well, she doesn't talk like a husky. It's just it's literally like it is, but in a deep. It's a weird sound. When she was,
it sounds like those things they have in Australia. The indigenous people in Australia have that sound that they make.
A didgeridoo? With a didgeridoo?
Something like that. That thing. I've heard the sounds of that thing. That's amazing sound that they can produce.
Now, when she barks, the whole house shakes. Her bark is very powerful, and she's my service dog. She goes with me everywhere, but out there, she's like, when if you were to come to my house, you would see a puppy.
Is she mute?
But when she's out there, she's like, "Don't get close. I'm here to prevent meltdown." But
wow,
I just want to talk about this hat.
Okay. I'm just going to solo you for 1 second. I'm soloing you for a second. There you go. I like it. It's the mating call of his ancestors, Emma.
This is a cloche.
I heard the dog.
Cloche.
Christine
it's like a flapper hat, whatever people call, but I call
it a flapper
hat. Yeah, a flapper. Like the thing. Those goes from the.
All right.
But this would be necessary. But I'm not sure. Would you guys wear a flower this big on your hat?
Yes, I would. I tell you, the day I put a hat on, it probably doesn't matter what's on it, because I don't often wear a hat. But if I go to the beach and I want to wear a hat like that, I wouldn't mind if there's a flower on it. I mean, I like it. I like a flower.
The thing is,
hello,
I learned to crochet because of a hat. Who knows me knows that I love hats. Because they're instant gratification, and plus a hat
looks
makes
adorable, Cindy. Cindy says it looks adorable.
So this was the first pattern I wrote.
Thank you for the UK TV show, Vera. Jane says, thank you, Tank. Now Jane looks like the Vera from the UK TV show, Vera. Hey, the bigger the hat, the closer to God, says Christine. Yo, LaBelle says, oh yes, things kids don't know. I once explained to a kid how record players used to work. He looked at me as if I was born from another universe. Just had a Friday snack. Oh, that sounds delicious. Hi, Roberta. She's saying hello to everybody. I hope everyone is well today. I'm here enjoying listening and lurking. Hope you have a good afternoon, Amanda. Yes, there you go. Tank, I hope you have a great Friday. You've got a lot of Friday left.
We have the flowers down, but I'm gonna make this one was just a practice. Usually people with this
That's beautiful. I like that.
A lot of
Wait! Hold that flower. Just 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Let me just see there. I love that flower. Where did you get the idea for that flower?
Me and my Japanese friends, they use
didgeridoo, or maybe even a bull roarer. That's beautiful.
But this flower is like the Japanese folks. They crochet amazing. Samuel Jackson.
So which animal was that?
Now, this is Samuel Jackson saying the phone is ringing because my
Oh my
house says
God.
I never hear my phone. So we found the loudest.
Did you say
the
Samuel
loudest.
Jackson? Did you
Yeah.
say Samuel Jackson? Do you know
Say,
that Samuel
hey,
Jackson
your
said
phone is
he used
ringing.
to, he says he will drive down the street in a car, and he will see people in the next vehicle, and they actually say his entire name. Look, it's Samuel L. Jackson. He says you just don't know why they say everything. But I mean, it's like to us, if you're a fan, the whole name, it's like one thing, one concept. Beautiful flower, says Lashira. And Emma says, anyone got any idea how much to charge for a crocheted pair of socks? Is £15 too cheap? No, I think usually people undervalue what they make. I'm not sure. Those in the UK can say. Thank you, Cindy. You as well. I have to leave in about an hour to pick up hubby. Ooh, yes. Crystal, the secret yarnery, and several flowers from a bloomscape. So on this year. Oh.
That's why I don't sell my bracelets, because I can't put price on them.
Salad. There she had. Just had a dinner snack and salad and chicken breasts, mini rolls. Ooh, that sounds delicious, Rose. Okay, so can anybody help? What's her name? Emma. How much you charge for a crocheted pair of socks?
I think
£15. Is it too cheap?
The yarn you use too. If you use acrylic,
tell us what yarn you used. And I don't know if you need to say how big the shoe is, how big the sock is, because then probably you use more yarn. Yarn art. What? Yarn art?
I never go to Etsy for looking for prices, because sometimes I go to Etsy and I look for bracelets that is similar to mine.
Yarn bar.
And I almost faint. I almost faint with the price. So it has to be something that you would say, to me, if you were to buy that pair of socks, would you purchase for that price? I think then is a fair price.
Wait, I'm going on.
And I've heard it's like you should do 2 or 3 times the cost of the material.
Yes, 3 times.
It's not quite right either. They said that math is not right either, because you got to put the cost of the material, the amount of time, then you have to charge. Let's say usually people make $15 an hour. So then you multiply by the amount of hours that you spend. Then that's why it's so astronomical, the prices out there. So, but if you sell an Afghan, you got to sell them for a lot of money, because you put a lot of hours. So I'm not sure.
I use Elements Duo. Okay. Hello, Maritza. Hello, my sweetheart. Let's just quickly see. I'm just going on here. Let's just see if we can go on Etsy. UK. Homemade. Handmade, not homemade. Handmade socks. There we go. Let's see what they say. They keep on giving me the South African Rands price, like.
Well, I'll tell you that not a handmade, but from the store ones, I spent $22 on one pair of socks.
Okay.
And then I found them way cheaper on Amazon, but I don't know if the quality is the same.
Okay, let's look.
But most people.
I will have to. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's take this one. The bestseller. Okay, let's take the bestseller, because they're very much the same price. And let's convert that to $3.73 to pounds sterling. Okay. Convert, man, convert. Why are you so slow? That is it's 17 pounds. That's 17 pounds on Etsy. How handmade socks on Etsy, and I've scrolled down quite a few, and they give me average 17 pounds. I'm not sure how many dollars, but 17. Some are even more. Some are even more.
I put it here. Has an article about how to price your crochet item. I think it's kind of good.
Hello, Maritza. 100% acrylic, size 6 ladies, $6 per skein. That would be an astronomical price, and no one would purchase it, says Jan Barf. Actually, there we go. Supplies plus hourly wage plus business expenses plus times profit margin, wholesale price times 2 equals retail price. There you go. If you want to take a screenshot. Hi, Christy. How are you today? Hi. All right. And there's a link. Okay, there you go. Crochet Crowd. How do you price your crochet projects? Oh, fantastic. Thank you for that. I agree about the Afghans or other items. It makes me so angry to see items that you know others spend multiple hours and materials and talent just to see others throw it away like it is trash.
Oh, in a good way.
I'm well, Cindy. I should try and make a pair of earrings out of guitar picks. What? That's interesting. Thank you, everyone. Most socks yarn isn't cheap. Yes, absolutely. Next year, I will be making socks.
Crochet socks and knitting socks.
Knit. I'd go with $20, says Pinky Jen. There we go.
In Portugal, it's very, very popular to make crochet socks, but it's like a lace. It's not a sock for warmth. It's just more for the looks. It goes to like knee high. And they wear those fancy smashy shoes. And I'm not sure if you've seen the girls from Portugal that has the traditional dance that they wear, like I call handkerchief, but it's not. It's a thing that they wear.
I've seen nothing traditional from Brazil except you.
Oh, no. I'm not traditional. In fact, my friend said that I am a fake Brazilian, that I was produced in Paraguay.
Yeah,
because, you know,
I mean, I know Jane, but I wanted to say they don't make them like they used to. It's like that.
I am not, for your disappointment, I am nothing like a typical Brazilian. A typical Brazilian, they love to party, they love to do that, and I don't. They love samba, I don't. They love carnival, I don't. So, you know, it's kind of like very weird. In fact, when I got my American citizenship, it's the day that my Brazilian side kind of died, because I didn't have a lot in common with my own culture, you know, where I came from. And I think I found myself in the United States. And that's why I say I'm so proud. I am very proud to be American, but because it's kind of interesting, because I will never, ever, ever be 100% American, because I wasn't raised here, but I will never, ever be 100% Brazilian either. So it's kind of interesting.
How do they say, what is it, draadsitter? Someone who sits on the fence. Yes, want to learn how to knit to make kilt hose. Handmade ones are about $180. Woo! Chris! Yikes. Granny D, says Amanda. Hi, Granny D. Big squishy hug. See you, Granny D. Let's keep Granny D in your prayers. Hello, Joy. And our Madonna. Please keep her in your prayers. Willing around with you. But you are 100% Jane, and we love you for just being you. Absolutely. Listen, I have Crocs, and that's why I want to make socks next year, because this kind of colors, stripy colors, would go perfect with my pink Crocs. And I don't want to go buy socks like that. I haven't seen socks like that anyway, but you can buy hand-dyed yarn with that color in it, and I want to get a pair of orange or yellow Crocs that is like, I mean, that's the fantastic thing to wear in winter because it keeps you warm.
Where's Ursula? Follow the pink socks. Follow the loud Crocs.
Well, I used to have socks that go up to below my knees. It's just beautiful, stripy. It's so fun. I mean, I know maybe I don't look it, but I'm quite fun, you know.
If you were looking for red socks, Ursula, I'd say that get a motivation for me to get my socks done, and I could send them to you because I'm supposed to be wearing compression socks. I don't think you can knit or crochet compression socks. So I don't know what.
Unless you knit it too small, that's the only compression you'll get is if you knit it too small. No, you need elastic. Sort of, unless you knit with something that has elastic in it.
Well,
yes, I agree with you.
Most sock yarn has nylon in it.
On over the compression socks, because if you wear compression socks, that thing will gonna really. I wear that and I don't like it. But you can put regular socks on over. Gonna be a little bit hot, but then if the weather's cold, it's perfect.
See, I'm wondering if wearing compression socks in the summer is going to be a problem because I will be overheated.
Get open toes.
Yeah, I did. I get some open toes. I wear them sometimes now. Wow. It can be 40 degrees, and I'm fine with my toes being open.
If my toes are wiggling, it's kind of psychologically funny. I don't feel hot.
I like that. I like the open toe too.
Once the compression socks cover my toes and compress my whole feet. In fact, my compression socks is for the nerve on my back. I just wear like that goes a little bit over the heel of my feet and stops there. My whole feet is basically uncovered. 75% of my I shouldn't say fractions. I just learned I am horrible about fractions. So let's say 90% of my feet is. I tell you, Ursula, I'm laughing.
Yeah. Well, listen, you're laughing. Let me tell them why she's laughing. She had a little live stream and she was telling us about the 20-20-20 principle, and that's lovely. After the live stream, I phone her. I say, oh, that's wonderful, but you went so fast. Just tell me what the 20 and the 20 and the 20 is for. And we're talking away, and I'm saying, oh, that's wonderful. Now tell me, what happens to the 40%? She says, no, that's the whole thing. I said, no, 100%. If you use 20-20-20, there's 40 left. What is the 40? What do you do with the 40? She says, no. I said, because if you say that's the whole thing, then you mean 33.3 to infinity. So let's don't do that. Let's just say 33% because you're then dealing with a third. Then that's the 20. Oh, but I was earning $600. So that was 20. 200. I said, well, listen, that's still a third, 33%.
I should have said a third. And I said 20. But it's just how you say?
I know what happened, but it was funny still. It's like,
just to clarify to them, my 20 is basically you divide your income in thirds, right? 3/3. 1/3 is for your house. The other one is for your what do you call?
Rent.
No.
And it was living expenses, and it was bills. No.
Yeah. First is for rent or house or your
saving
income.
Yeah.
And the other third is for your living expenses. And the third is for you to put in savings. And then somehow I messed up the whole thing. And then I'm talking to Ursula, and then she said, for you to see how I break my brain,
and I understood everything about that. But then I asked this fatal question. Okay, so now what happens to the 40? Because now I've got the 60 down. What are we going to do with the 40? She says, no, there's nothing left. This is it.
But I was so bad that day. But, people don't realize how much pain I'm in because I'm always laughing. I mean, here don't laugh as much. But I'm always joking, I'm always laughing. And
Okay, Renee.
my husband said, girl, you need to take some medicine, because he almost choked and died here in the living room when Ursula said is 20 something.
Where's
The time. She said the time. And then my time here was 3 o'clock.
No,
So
I said yes, because it was very late. I said it's 23:31. And she says, yeah, it's 3:30 here.
Oh
now,
gosh,
I know she meant 15:30. And he's like, no, it's not 30. It's 15.
Where he laughed is because I said, oh my gosh, you're 20 hours ahead of me.
I'm going to bang my side now. You guys make me laugh. But,
He was drinking.
oh my goodness.
Joking. It's like, woman, give up math.
It's not 3:30. Because I knew if it was 3:30, they wouldn't both be up. It is nighttime, I would guess. So I'm glad I'm accounting right now. Renee, hello, my sweetheart. I tried to create a live stream, but I have to create a short, whatever that is. Listen, what you can do if you ever want to try, you see at the top of the chat, there is I've pinned a message, Renee. Now, if you ever want to try and come up on a live stream, you just click on that. And as it will ask you, give permission for this, for this, for this, you just click yes, yes, yes. And then you get to hear where we are. But everything must be closed except StreamYard. So if you have YouTube running, close it. If you have YouTube Premium, just go back and close it. And then you can speak to us here. You can sit here on the panel and chat to us. And when you've got that down and you're like confident with that, you're doing your own live stream will be like 100%. So no worries. I'm not going to.
I'm sharing here.
Thank you.
The link.
Saw the new Amazon Observatory. Woo! You saw the new. They're bringing Amazon to Cape Town. I can't believe. On the one hand, my heart is squeezed, and I'm so afraid for local businesses because I'm like, oh, is it going to be bad for local business? And on the other hand, I'm very happy because Amazon is like your one-stop shop.
Yes.
But yikes. What is that? The organizer, is that 2020? What's that? What's that? Wait, I'm getting afraid of myself. It's making me laugh too much.
She kind of teaches you how to. I learned a lot from her, and she sent me. She has a planner through the whole year when you can divide your savings, your thing. Like you, for instance, we that do craft, we would have a budget for the craft. So, and how to save money.
I like her already.
And she
like her already.
And I thought it was so amazing because she sent me one because I said, well, I'm visually impaired. I can't read things sometimes. And she sent me a mega size one with, I mean, the letters were very big and I was very happy. I don't use it because it's so useful, but I don't use. I just make a copy.
I don't use it because it's so useful. Jane?
Yeah,
that sounds like 60% is 100%.
It's 100% useful. I'm just cheap. I just copy the page and I use the page because I want to keep that thing intact. Not kind of cool, but cool at the same time. But she teaches you how
I'm teasing you.
I know.
I'm sorry.
What I like about this lady, she teaches you to save money no matter what is your income. If you have a large income, hooray, she teaches you how to save money. If you have very little income, she also teaches you how to, and that thing that you say, out of sight, out of mind.
Yes.
So let's say for your next project, you need pink, but you have a tote full of pink, but it's in the third room on the downstairs or and you don't even think you have it. So that's one of the things she says, know what you have so you don't go doing unnecessary purchases.
Exactly.
Because those are surprise, and that's what damage your your budget.
Hello, Michelle. Oh, yes. No, I totally agree with you. And that's why you need to get a Jessica, because my Jessica has been going through all my yarn, rearranging everything. So now I knew exactly how much green I had for my Sherlock. So that, and it was millions. So I said, okay, we need to get a color that's more or less like this biscuity color. And so we stopped there today, and Jessica said, okay, Mama, let's go in, and we do the thing. And I said, okay, how much can we buy? We have a limited amount of money. And then I did what Jane did the other day. I did a 20-20-20 instead of a so many is 100%. And then I realized, okay, wait, no, count again. Okay, I can actually have another 3 balls of yarn. Oh, yes. So get to the counter, and it's even less than it should have been. So instead of saying, wait, let me go get another ball, I just smiled and said nothing.
Now, I'm just gonna say something to the people so they don't think I'm totally retarded and dumb. The problem, I used to be very good in math and very good in English, very good in this, but I had a car accident that bruised my brain, and on top of this, I have so much pain that caused kind of a symptom. It blocks my cognitive skills with too many strokes. So if that is not for, give a little wiggle room for forgiveness.
Hey, Jane, listen. There's many of us who haven't had any of that, and we still can't do the math. So don't even feel bad. Don't even make it feel. It's fine.
Yesterday I had a bad day. It was really migraine. It was really bad, and nothing worked. And you know, like when you try and you have a vision, but then not even 25% of the way the train derail, and you're trying to do the best you can, but everything keeps falling apart. Days like that, it really brings me to my knee, because I feel so how you say,
defeated.
I feel like that Little Mermaid. I want to be where the people are. You know, I just want to do whatever people take for granted. You know, like
what other people do without thinking about it.
Yeah, and effortless. You know, like washing dishes. Washing dishes for me, it's excruciating pain, but I'll do it.
Jane, take something else. Take something else as an example.
Okay, do laundry.
Crocheting.
Crochet. Yeah, crocheting today. I can't. My
washing
hands
dishes.
I'm just saying. No, dishes is supposed to.
I know what you mean, my sweetheart. Let me just read Paula's comment quickly. She says, I just got back from doctor's appointment. He is my nephrologist. He said I do not need to see him anymore unless something happens. So today is my good day. Paula, oh, that's so good to hear a praise report. And everybody's saying hello to Spring. Hello, my sweetheart. It's so good to see you. And Renee is saying, I would be chatting with all of you, but I'm on my way to the AT&T store as my fiance has just sent me the money to get a new phone for me. Yay! That sounds fantastic, sweetheart. Hope you get something really nice. Everybody's saying hello. Great that you're having a good day, Paula. Renee, what kind are you getting? Paula's asking. That's great news, Paula. Everybody's saying that. There we go. Hello, 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 hello. Wonderful news. Paula's still here lurking, says Crojo. We'll be doing a Crojo raid in about 25 minutes. There she is. Wait, Jane, let me swap seats with you, because I need to be behind the comment. So if I point to the comment, then I'm not accidentally pointing to you. Yay for a new phone. Hey, shame. My Jessica needs a new phone. I said when her father updates now his next phone, I'm going to ask him, please give me another phone. Give me a phone that I can give to Jessica. So
if Jessica was in the United States, Jessica would make minimum $1,500 a week, just helping people to organize. I had a friend that was a professional organizer. She just did what Jessica does. Man, she made a good amount of money. You know, she didn't clean or anything. She just organized and teach people how to organize.
Ursula, you live nearest to me, so your daughter can start at my home, says Rose. Rose lives about 5 minutes away, Jess. So, No, but Jessica is very good with that. She is very good.
It's $50 an hour for a professional organizer. So you pay about
Granny,
minimum.
love it. Oh yes, no. Look, she is very good. So I'm so happy that she's here with me and just enjoying every moment. I've told her so many times since yesterday. So glad to have you.
And now I'm gonna tell you something because for the longest
Let me see.
time.
New Year. Can someone tell me the names of the two beautiful ladies with Ursula? There is Cutie Patootie, Faith Louise. There is me, Jane. And they both have
beautiful.
Jane has a channel. Faith, do you have a channel?
I have one video on my channel. I got to get more videos on.
Okay, she's getting there. She's getting there.
Yeah,
so there you go, Elizabeth.
I have a video explaining the spoon theory on my channel.
You know, I
So
was about to make one of that because
theory.
every time I talk about spoons, people go like, spoons. People don't get the spoons.
I even try to explain the spoon theory to someone else. I understand you.
I think we need to translate the spoons to crochet hooks.
I have to go. Listen, I have to go and watch that. Yesterday, when was it yesterday? When did you go live? She went live. So she made a small live. That is Jane. She made a small live and I saw she's live and I go and I see because I was about to put my laptop off and I'm like, she's live and she's talking and I just said hello. I couldn't understand one word, but I'm like listening. I'm there listening, support, but I can't understand a word. And then so many minutes later, I see, okay, that's the end of it. I did understand goodbye. And then she's live again and it says in English, little chat. I'm like, yeah, okay, I can understand that. And then it was also little chat, but that was nice. I loved it so much.
My channel is divided exactly in the middle. 50. Now I'm gonna use the correct. 50% is no. 50% speak Portuguese.
Oh, that's the moose. Her resident moose.
Moose. No. She's so cute. What do you need? You interrupting Ursula.
Jane's resident moose. Judy, hello, my sweetheart. How you doing? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Any plans for the weekend? Is anybody as tired as me? Oh, I tell you, I'm going to flop over and enjoy the weekend. Man, organization is stuffing everything in the piano before company arrives. Or like a family member I have, take the dirty dishes,
anything in the piano.
shove it in the oven, close the oven door, and there's no more dirty dishes.
I was about to tell you before, because I'm very clean. I'm always scrubbing. I'm always cleaning, but I am so disorganized and everything is so chaotic and it makes me so frustrated that there is different types of psychologists and there is one that tests you for dimensions and other things. And that's when I found out that the reason that I can't think so clearly anymore is because of the level of pain. But I asked her, am I disorganized because of is being organized a talent? It's like or it is a thing that you achieve. And she said both, because organization skills is some people have already that developed in their brain and their cognitive skills already there, and some other people have to work on and practice over and over and maybe never achieve. And some people have inclination to learn different languages while others cannot even say hola in Spanish. And then she said, so you don't need to feel beneath anybody and you don't need to feel so little, because everybody is wired different and everybody has cognitive skills that somebody doesn't have. So I felt so much better when she said that, because I always felt like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I see people? I see people that just open like when people, let's say if you come to my house and you say, oh, I would have painted these walls this color and do this, put this over there. I don't have that. I just see the walls. I really don't. I never did. And I always thought that something was wrong with me, but there's nothing wrong with it. There's
No,
nothing. There's anything. But in
no.
that aspect, you know.
It's Memorial Day tomorrow. We're on a high alert as protests will happen and these may escalate due to the situation in Gaza, says Lebel. We will chill this weekend and not go anywhere. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Be right back. Need a fresh coffee. Jessica's saying hello to Amanda. And she's saying hello to everybody. There you go. I wanted to say yes, because you said the house that we grew up in was untidy. My mom always insisted that the house is clean. She says, even if it's untidy, it must be clean. The background must be clean. So clean and tidy is not the same concept. Something can be clean. The background is clean. Your walls are clean. Your floors are clean. But it might not be tidy. So yes, so I must say I agree there, because I grew up in a house that was less than tidy. We always thought it was us until my brother and I moved out, and then we said, okay, who is it now? Whose world is it now? There are amazing firefighters in South Africa. Yes,
I grew up in a
Rose.
different way. My mom was so clean, so organized that you could eat from the floor. You know, nothing was out of place. So I never needed to. So I wonder if I didn't develop that skill because everything was there. So you knew that these go here. In fact, this professional organizer friend,
Anything had a place to live.
She organized.
Sure, as long as it's clean, I can control the chaos. All is well, says LaBelle. Yes, my mom was like that. My mom still is like that. I mean, my mom is fantastic. My mom is my mom. I love her, and she is a very good mother. It's just that she's not the most organized person in certain areas. Now, certain things where her interest lies is super organized. But if her interest isn't with organizing the house, it's clean. It's just not organized. There may be more shampoo bottles on the side of the bath than you need. You know, I mean, how many do you need? True, as long as it's clean and I can control the chaos, all is well. Organized chaos, says Spring. Yes. I'm just always in too much pain to stay organized. Yes, I mean.
That's my case. That's my case. I try to organize my table.
Sorry, did you say something?
I was going to say happily. Someone used the word happily cluttered.
Yes.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing.
It's the same, like organized chaos, happily cluttered. Like it's.
Well, sometimes they also say that clutter reflects your state of mind. So I'm not sure. For me,
so I'm so glad Jessica cleared up my bedroom, because now my mind seems very clear.
Yeah, that's serious, because you can think better. You don't get stressed. But
I can now think so clear, I tell you.
Like Amanda, sometimes there's missionaries that come over. I'm not from that church, but they come over and help me. And it is so much easier to have somebody that have the mobility to go downstairs and take something, to pick up these and to bend. And I can't bend.
Oh, that's a Jessica.
So it's like you want to do it, but like after the third, like if you bend 3 times, the fourth your back is locked, and then if you finally get yourself together to move and sit down, then you pain the whole day. So it just ruins your day, and then you have to move to a different thing, and then everything gets half. I wish it was even half, but let's say half the way done.
Can I just tell you, my husband has this very fantastic skill that he can, if I want to move something in the house, the best person I can ask is to call him and say, this is what I want as an outcome. I need a space where I can do this, but this also needs to happen, and that needs to happen, and that needs to happen in this room. How can I make this happen? He would stand there, he would look, and he would just, now see, that's where he would just go forward, and he would just start moving away. I'm like, stop. Tell me first. Don't just be doing it because he's like that. So I said, because I want to sort of let me just see what you're going to do, because to me it's like scary to just let him do. And what if I'm not happy with it? But most of the time that I can't think of any time that I haven't been happy. But he has this ability to just see that picture done where I really cannot see it. So we complement each other like that, where I'm better at other things where he can't see things, but I can. So, for instance, my mom had what you call a she shed. Would you call it a she shed outside the house? And hello, my sweetheart. There you go. Math and cleaning. As Fortman Kennedy said, I think I'm in the wrong chat. Today is Aiden's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to Aiden. My mom had like a she shed. So what she did was extra furniture she would put there. Now my husband put the furniture in there, but if she needed something, not often, okay, not often, you can understand because it's a lot of work. But if once in 6 months she needed something out of there, a few things, he would open that door and he would unpack it, and you would look at the things on the lawn and you would say, I cannot imagine that everything that is spread out on this lawn came from this little she shed, which is like,
that would
probably
be my storage unit.
It's amazing. But now, you know what would be great if one could monetize this skill, because he does it so effortlessly. Happy birthday,
There
little
is people
agency.
that is hired to do that, to pack things over here in the United States. And they joke like they say, I'm very good on Tetris, that game that had the little blocks, because they put everything and so connected. They have that skill to find if there is a space that is 2 by 2 by 2, they can find something and they get compact in order.
But that's why he's good at his work, because can I say, does it make sense if I say he's good at, if he looks at something, he can immediately find the fault. Okay, so now the downside is if you come home and you do the same. You shouldn't do the same at home. You should do that outside the house, not inside the house. Rose says, remember the fire in Knysna 6 years ago? Evacuations, 850 houses destroyed. My son Craig's home burned down. The generosity of friends, family, and private firms was overwhelming. Oh, wow. Yes. Rose, maybe you should refresh, because it seems like she's still at where we were talking about the fire. Hello, everyone. Hello, Renee, my sweetheart. That was terrible, because that fire was terrible. It wiped out so much. Told my husband I need a she shed, says Paula. I tell you. But with
you guys
with
the storage unit. A she shed would be a room outside where you crochet, where you do stuff for yourself.
Yeah, it can be. It can be. Unless you have too much furniture and you need to put it in there. You need to store it somewhere. Hello, you're going to help us close the show in 10 minutes.
I know, I'm sorry. I just got home.
How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Yeah, you need a TARDIS she shed. All right.
Yes.
Well,
you know
now
what
we don't need it anymore.
It's like the Doctor Who spaceship. It looks so little, but inside is ginormous.
Oh,
so
wow.
it has rooms and endless
Hi, Christine.
TARDIS. I need a TARDIS
Christine.
house.
When are you going live again, Veronica? Tell us.
I'll go be next Thursday.
Next Thursday, great stuff. Yes. If you were live yesterday, I missed you. Were you live yesterday? Then I can go watch the replay.
I know. You was Ginger.
No, did you do a live stream yesterday, Thursday?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I can go watch the replay, definitely.
Yeah.
I have no place to put anything. There is not many closets. Paula, I tell you what, my mom is very firm in this. No house can have too many closets. If you have enough closets, there's enough space to put stuff. Does the Kruger Park that was founded by the actor Hardy Kruger still exist? The Kruger Park still exists, as far as I know. Absolutely, it's existed all the time that I can remember. Well, I was quite small. Hi, Laura. Happy birthday to Aiden. I have no room for stuff. For what? I have no room for stuff like my yarn. Paula, yes, but I wouldn't even put my yarn there. That's why I like to put my yarn in tubs. Veronica, are you still sleeping on yarn? I remember the video when you showed us the yarn under the bed. Oh, wow.
You see the bag under my bed, right? I mean, and I even, you know, you can still see the bags on the side of the bed. But yeah, I had some.
Oh, there's only one in your bedroom. No, that's too little. You need more. Definitely, Paula, you need more. Absolutely, you need more.
My husband said, "Get your crochet, get your things, and put on the basement. Is all yours."
Jane, I was saying, remember when you told me that your husband sorted out your yarn he categorized it and everything? That is what I was telling them, because that was a while ago, where you were living before or wherever. But yes, I remember him, and wow.
So everything was in one shelf because we live in one bedroom apartment.
Exactly.
So he fill up the tote, and every layer he took a photo, and then he vacuum sealed and put it in a tote. So inside of a tote has multiple bags of yarn vacuum sealed. So he was able to put everything together. However, because he doesn't know about yarn, he put by color, but not by like.
Oh my goodness!
He said, "Just get the first bag. There's something red there, but it's not necessarily what I needed." So it was insane. Sometimes one thing was here. I have just I don't have anything vacuum sealed.
Bye, Rose. Thanks for coming.
And
thanks for everybody hitting the thumbs up. Sorry, Jane.
No problem. So I just have
now you see that if someone doesn't understand yarn and they sort it out like that, then it's like you want to cry in your hands and say, "I should have given you the memo, and the memo should have said it must read 3-weight, 2-weight, 1-weight category."
I didn't ask him to do it. He just did it because I was very sick. He, from the kindness of his heart, he just took the initiative of messing with my yarn.
My goodness!
What do you?
Oh wow!
You cannot, like, if you undo something, you might break somebody's heart because Veronica, today did something with so much love for you, but you look
well, like goodness.
Yeah.
So you go like this.
Yeah.
Tracing myself, still getting nothing done, says Sheila. Oh my sweetheart. We are redoing the house, says Paula. Hello, Christmas. She's still here. Paula, you need to add in an extra cupboard there somewhere. My mom actually, okay, so now you see, I've told you, my mom is not really tidy, but in the area that doesn't interest her, but in that she can. For instance, what she does is, if she's owner builder, if she will design the cupboards, she will take the measurements, everything, take it to the people who cut it, then go and fetch it, and then she will get someone, just one person, a male. She says she can't do the drilling. She's 75. She says she can't hold a drill and drill the holes. So what she does is she gets someone to just do that for her. But she puts it together. She's with them there. She's so active. Now, I don't have the mind to do that. I mean, I can do other things on the laptop. I do if she owner build, I will do the contracts and all that side of it. But the building cupboards, that's not me. I'm not like that. I told him I want more shelves. Oh yes, absolutely. From the kindness of his heart, he took the initiative to mess with your yarn. Is he still alive? Yes. Yes, he's still alive. Okay, my sweetheart.
I need more shelves and I need more space. That's what I need. I don't have space. I need more space.
He is still alive. He's alive. He choked yesterday or 2 days ago when I thought that Ursula was 20 hours ahead of me. And then, he just, because I struggle with mobility, and then he tries to do something to help me, and he's learning that yarn is not a place that he can help me because he doesn't understand about yarn. He doesn't understand about sewing and fabric and things like that. So I said, just do things where, like do the laundry, do the
Yeah.
stay in the kitchen. He cannot be in my kitchen. The reason is I'm 155 centimeters, 5'2" and my husband is very tall. He's tall like Ursula. He's 6 feet.
He's like me, but I can't imagine being 155. It's like,
But
wow.
everything for him, he just organized my kitchen. Everything was way up there or way down. I cannot bend, and I cannot reach because I have meniscus. So I cannot be climbing in things. So
You can't be overextending.
Yeah. So
What
and when he organized
empty
the
the water,
kitchen
fill it with
beautifully.
yarn. There you go, Veronica. That's what you need to do.
Water bed, yes.
I know that's what you guys mention all the time. That's what I need. Yeah.
Yeah, get a
Okay,
little bit.
we are going to head out of here, and then we are going to head over to Crochet and do a square raid for those of you who are so kind to do that. You don't have to stay, just go over and give it a little thumbie and say hello, square raid here, and then be on your way. And thank you so much to my panel guests and my Faith Louise and Jane and V, and who else was there today? Was Amanda, Scraptastic Crocheter. So there you go. We're going to play out with the Square Squad.
Can Ursula, real quick, can you stay with me for maybe 5-10 more minutes?
I can stay with you for 5 minutes. Yes, I can. Are you still in Georgia? Wave your waves, ladies. Thank you for everyone who joined us. Thank you for every thumbie up. And if you're still here, wow! And you made it to the replay all the way here. Wow and wow! Thank you so much. So wave your waves. Bye bye. There you go.
29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.